So, welcome. Today's Friday. It's been really hard this week when you keep on track with days, so I'm just gonna say that it's Friday right now.
Yeah.
Can't say for later if you watch this later. Sorry, that's gonna be
It's a special Friday
misinformation.
too.
Hey, it's Friday somewhere, is that old saying
Is it?
that your
Yeah, it's the
uncle used to
13th.
say.
Is it?
It's Lucky
It's
Friday.
the 13th. I know. I was gonna go get a tattoo flash, but I didn't hear about any flash events. that
You were
was
gonna get a
happening.
flash
Tattoo?
drive tattoo?
No.
Like a USB port?
Yeah,
Mac-
absolutely.
Macromedia
On my
Flash.
butt. What?
I
Macromedia
didn't
Flash,
say
right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, just like
so
on the
you
back
can
of
play
my
all
neck.
the
Blink,
Newgrounds
blink.
games.
You can get Ezra
Yes.
Miller, the guy who played the Flash in the Justice League movie, on your. You're gonna get him tattooed on you.
Why are you?
Wait,
Get out.
He was in that
He was
movie?
great in Silver. What was it called? That movie that he did. He was great in that
You're
movie.
sleepy. You have pajamas on.
I'm wearing pajamas today because
I
I'm
want to watch that
comfortable.
movie now.
This is Eat, Pray, Kill. You've been tuned into a broken world / powered by apocalypse hack of the comic book Kill 6 Billion Demons.
So good.
You should go check it out. It's really great, but not right now. After, because you
Yeah.
should watch. This is great. Intro. We are GeekSpace. We're a nonprofit online broadcasting studio based in Seattle. I will also make sure to get character intros. I forgot once. We're based in Seattle, dedicated to increasing visibility and representation for minorities both on and off camera. We're creating an inclusive and safe space to geek out and hang out together. And yeah, news, announcements. Behind the Screens is on hiatus. Behind the Screens was a very lovely How to GM show that we had going on. Go check out the VODs. It's still like information. It's there. It's amazing.
There are
Lauren and Hannah
eight
talk amazing
wonderful
things.
episodes available on our YouTube channel right now that you can go check on, and it takes you through the journey of doing a show and learning about how to do a show. And it's really great, starring Random Tuesday and of course our fearless leader Anna Geeks.
Signed, Steamy Dreamy, social media managerini.
Yeah, so go
Drunkenly
up there.
romantic.
When you hop on that, hey, click on that YouTube link. You know what you should do there? There's like a little bell and a subscribe button. Do that because I think we're one subscription. No, I think today we hit 666 subscriptions.
Yay!
Praise the good thing that I'm not sure if I can say on the internet.
Hail person.
Are nonprofit
Santa.
organizations against Satan?
What?
These are questions I have to say for the internet later. Steph, would you continue on? So I don't have to.
Why did you take the reins? You need to give them back before you like start going down the
so
other
here's the
path.
thing. What I do is I steer the car off of the mountain and then I hand you the Wiimotes and then I'm like, I don't know what happened.
In the
and
wrong
we go
hands,
off and we're,
thanks.
yeah.
Okay, great.
So like
behind the
yeah.
screens is on hiatus, but don't worry, Aloft Leviathan and You Pray Kill will continue as usual.
That's us.
New Patreon tiers have been released in a preview post at patreon.com/GeekSpaceTV. We'll be swapping them over in about next week, hopefully. Aiming for it, fingers
Yes.
crossed. So go check us out, follow us. Like, it is probably the best place for money to go, or it's a subscription. Like, we don't have that on Twitch, so our best option is Patreon. We get a better share of it anyway.
It literally helps us do all the things that we do. So if you like these shows, it's not so much as like, here, we like you, here's money. It's more like, hey, please keep doing what you're doing. It is a wonderful show of support.
Pays
and
rents, helps
yeah,
keep the lights on, keeps our
we
staff
cannot stress the
paid.
importance of it, but again, watching, tweeting, liking is absolutely
You
wonderful.
also
too.
get some cool stuff.
Yeah, you get some really
Remember.
cool stuff, like some
But yeah, go check it
postcards
out.
signed by this
I'm
one.
not gonna. Shh.
I
How dare you? Also, on Wednesday, August 1st, Lauren will be away at Gen Con. We have something truly special planned.
do we have it planned?
Super.
Do we know? It's Anna's one-woman show.
I hope you caught the no that happened.
Oh, they definitely like. No matter if the
drink
microphones can
more
pick up Anna, the
coffee?
audience can pick up Anna.
It's fine. We'll fix and edit.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
All right,
add,
Lauren will
I'm
be
gonna
away
add
at Gen Con. We have something truly super planned. I literally read it. My brain is really bad. That you will not want to miss. More info will be released.
and for those of you who are
Soon.
watching this on YouTube, on
Soonly.
the YouTube channel, there's gonna be a bird floating above Steph's head going ah, and that's it. Like right now, I'm gonna edit that into the video. I'm making this happen.
Oh, is
So-
it a Steph bird?
No,
though?
it's a bird. It's gonna have your face over it, and lightning's gonna be shooting out at Arya.
Yes!
Marcus, you know we have someone to do editing for us now.
Oh
right?
wait, we do. I guess I just made more work for you.
We
Got
love
your
you.
back. Love you.
Terrible. You're so terrible. Okay. Announcements. Yeah, we should just do introductions because I shouldn't keep talking because I'm going to read everything wrong. Let's start on this
ruined
side
this.
that isn't, Chaos Monkey take the reins down a mountain.
No matter where you
for
start, you're gonna end off the bottom
Hello,
of the
I
cliff.
am Kate. Hello, I'm Kate. Army of Meat on Twitter. I am
a person that does things sometimes. I'm pretty boring, honestly.
That's a
You
lot.
can't say that when you're the most interesting person I know. You can't do that.
Objection.
Yeah.
This is me.
It's fine. It's
Everyone's
fine.
making me be nice to myself, so make you be nice to yourself. You're wonderful, talented, and funny. Keep being
Oh.
good. Say your things about nice things about yourself.
Thank you for jumping in my net while I was fishing for compliments. I'm playing Elif, the boss character on Eat, Pray, Kill. I'm a very good job creator, friend to my employees, just all around benevolent capitalist.
Outstanding boss.
Outstanding.
I've had better.
We're a little too similar to get along. Oh yeah, it's my turn. My name is Aria. You can find me on Twitter at Genki Soda. I post about all kinds of different things. Right now, it's a lot about wedding planning, and I'm gonna dial it back a little bit because some family members are afraid.
Goat sacrifice ritual didn't sit well. I think you posted about something about
Yeah,
goat.
The
yeah.
bouncy castle sat very well.
This is happening. There's gonna be a bouncy castle,
Really?
and pinatas full of
You
sex
can also rent ponies.
I need to get that stick already. Wait.
Whoa.
Well,
Wow.
my favorite condoms and stuff, and lube samples. I don't know. I mean,
I
just
love my favorite thing about going to Costco is the lube samples.
They have blue samples.
Every time you go to Costco, I get
What?
The, I get the
What
nice
day?
Chicken, I get the maple chicken sausage and the
Marcus
lube
put
samples.
I'm leaving.
Apparently, we need to have a special class with our friend Marcus.
You can also rent ponies, and you can get pinatas full of tiny bottles of booze and dinosaurs.
nice, nice.
I can
I'm-
ask friends.
This sounds amazing. I'm gonna go to Costco to help with my wedding. I am also having people from an awesome place called Consent Academy come teach classes at my wedding
Wow.
Yay.
because it wouldn't be my wedding if I couldn't lecture people on how I want them to live their lives. Anyway.
Fair enough.
Mostly be good to each other. Get consent for things. Anyway, we use the X cards. Here, it's like the same thing.
Except that it's real life, and you have to keep yourself honest, and strangers are not watching you.
Yeah.
Be good. Be good. Or else.
Anyway, on this show, I play Lotus Eater. She is the hunger. I try to live that as much as possible.
It's great. I love that you keep eating things. It makes me really happy.
It's very fun to play this because I am never hungry. I have fainted in life because I'll forget to eat because it just doesn't occur. I just don't get hungry and I'll just be like, oh, why am I shaking? Oh, it's been 3 days. Should eat something. It's not a disorder. It's just my brain doesn't remind me. Anyway, she loves to eat everything. Last time she kind of had a panic attack about life and how nothing is ever going to make her feel full. And it's awful. And she wants friends.
Awful.
Yeah.
Awful.
Oh.
Yeah. I make a lot of unintentional puns. It's great.
That's great.
Can we call you pundit?
What?
Nothing.
Are you repugnant?
I was saying she's a pundit.
Pun.
A pundit?
Combo loader one. I mean, I am a developer over at Harebrained Schemes. We make games such as Necropolis, Shadowrun, both Dragonfall, the original Returns, and Hong Kong. And now we're making this game called BattleTech. You should check it out. It's kind of
Made
fun.
a
It's-
game called Battletech.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still working on it.
No, we made it, and now we're making it better. There you go. You can check us out on BattleTechGame.com. It is a lot of fun. Think about supporting us. And for you today, I am playing for you Prey the Lion, and they are the Fated. Let's try to break the sound a little bit because it gets really complicated and a left-made flowchart to try to understand. There once was a thing named Prey, a child. It was a relatively powerful lady. She got killed by another creature, also known as Prey. Now she exists as a sword. And then that Prey made a deal with a character named Sifa to forget all about the past. And then they remember it, and they got really messed up and need therapy really bad, and now they have a sword and a broken shard of their personality, and then themselves were not really themselves, but a lying version of themselves.
Previously.
Got it? Good.
I like how you're like, you need therapy, but now you have a sword. And I'm like, okay.
I really want to do like a telenovela version of that with like the announcer guy.
Oh no, it is absolutely a soap opera. What is that show? Passions, the soap opera with zombies and mummies and things.
You are passions.
There's a
for
supernatural
life.
soap
Who
opera.
are
that
you?
was- Hey,
Middle school, hey, okay, passions was the thing.
thank you. I watched that at my Aunt Alice's house all the time when she wasn't looking. Hi, my name is Drunkenly Romantic. I am a wonderful human being who has a burst of confidence at the moment. I want you to know that you're lovely, you're great, and thanks for being here tonight. If you're so inclined, you can follow me on Twitter at Drunkenly Romantic. You can also follow me on Twitch because guess what? I stream there too. Nothing can stop me. I'm an unstoppable force, and I'm immortal. I'm playing a wonderful blue Sleepy Time character. That's why I'm wearing the pajamas. Named Strawberry Candy Sweetheart Daffodil Murder something. His name's Strawberry. He's a blue little baby, and I love him so much. And he had a really hard time, and he was out last episode, and he's gonna take a nap. Hi.
You're great. And I'm Steph. I'm GM. You can find me at Sourfruit Junkie on Twitch and Twitter. I am a coffee wizard, and I like drawing monsters. Check out my Patreon. It's great. I got fun stuff. I haven't updated in a while. I'm sorry, but I got sketches.
As a coffee wizard, how do you feel about cold brew?
Amazing.
Because I feel like that's
It's like
the most.
Cone
that's
of
the
Frost, but good for you.
Yeah, it's like it's the most witchy drink out there.
I had to go on a rant really quick. This morning, I go to a Starbucks and I ask for cold brew because I have acid problems, and cold brew is a lot more milder in acid than normal brew. And they go, "We're out of cold brew, but we have iced coffee. It's the same thing."
Yeah, I want iced coffee, please, Daryl.
Iced coffee is not the same thing as cold brew. Iced coffee, it's just...
Nope.
Also, Starbucks brews their iced coffee like they brew their actual
No,
coffee.
I worked at a Starbucks. They make hot coffee and then throw ice in it and then just let it sit in the counter for 5 hours. Cora.
Oh.
So, you know what?
Calling out Starbucks employees. Sorry.
Cora.
Cora's lovely. She's actually one of my favorite people.
Well, you're a good one.
She's
Cora.
bad. She's a bad employee.
You're just bad at coffee. Just
You
suck.
just-
I'm kidding. Don't tell Cora I said this. If she found out, I would be heartbroken.
What's her Twitter account?
No.
Not Cora115.
We're playing a really good game today, guys.
We
Let's
also
go keep
have
things
safety checks in play at the table. We have the X card that was made by John Stravopoulos. At any point in the game, anything said or done can be set X card, and we will retcon it, rewind back, undo what was done. Because consent and also feelings matter a lot. A lot of what happens afterwards handled during decompression, and I, the GM, will talk with the player or players involved and work on better ways of not running into those problems again, because hurting people sucks.
Yeah.
Second is okay check-in, where we do check-in symbol right here. Usually I try and make eye contact when I do that, and the reply is or down. And anything that is not a thumbs up means don't go on, this is weird, or something's off. So there's that. Like, can I throw you over I'm gonna throw you over my shoulder, for example.
As long as it's not like a continental soldier, I'm okay with it.
I'll tie my ears
Oh,
around that.
wow.
All right. I think that covers it, right?
My mind went to very dark places really fast.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh,
Is a continental soldier like a continental breakfast
There
disappointing?
was one more
Wow.
announcement. We got a
Sorry.
$100 donation while we were down from G. Bailey. Thank you so much.
Thank you
very
so
much. It
much.
does mean a lot to us and to get the message. So thank you. Thank you very
You're an
much.
awesome one.
Thank you so much.
It does mean a lot. Okay. So recap. Oh yeah, you guys confronted Morum. Took down a church of
Conjured
engineering.
Either one.
And then Strawberry almost got unbound, destroyed a bunch of stuff, freed an angel, and then we had bonding time.
I also.
That
where's
led
the
to
one that I
sleepy
ruined?
time.
Is this the one I ruined?
Yeah, this one you run.
Oh yeah, you should go see this. His face melted off.
Oh, this is another one.
Where did it go?
Anna took care of it.
Show them
remember
your
those
player
traces of my
sheet.
sin.
Your player sheet's still pretty messy.
My sheet is covered.
No, I still have it.
Oh, okay, it's framed. Anna framed it. That's what you couldn't hear it
I
'cause
mean,
she's on
it's
the mic.
probably the perfect size of like, a record, an LP.
Yeah, it's
You ever
my-
seen
it's
like
my
a
official LP.
Rorschach test? That's why I look at it. It looks like a butterfly.
Looks like a butterfly. Perfect, beautiful face. So we had Strawberry out taking naps while. I don't really remember what happened last time. Oh, you got into a bunch of fights. That was really cool.
Epic sword duel.
And then you lost your sword.
What?
Just because I might have told a lot of people that I had a legendary sword, and I didn't lock it somewhere when I went to sleep.
Okay, you gotta put the sword lock on it when you leave it outside the Starbucks.
Yeah, but it's so much work. You have to put the chain around it. You have to remember the
Safety
combination.
first.
Yeah.
And then this is in the midst of Lotus having a breakdown after a breakdown dealing with the patron going no and severing ties. It has been fun and interesting and full of lots of food. It was lots and lots of food. And probably a cup full of sugar, question mark, that you left behind with the Mito Sticko.
Oh no, it's coffee with about equal parts sugar to coffee ratio, with the Mito Sticko to, put up into a nice little sludge that was slipped under the door for Lotus. It's a nice little treat.
I love that Mito Stickos like transcend time and space, and dimension. Yeah, dimensions.
It's future snacks.
I love it.
That's what happens.
It's great. Like it's somehow managed to get in every game. I can't wait to put it into a loft.
I thought you'd give it a loft to stay in.
Yes, I'll give it a.
Okay, good. We're just on the
I hear that the Mito Sticko likes duplexes better.
Pick up the conversation football and run all the way away with it.
I ran all the way to the home run with that.
And then we followed Prey. Prey somehow knew where the sword was. Wound up in a park with Sam. We had a very lovely conversation with Dear Sister in a very strange corporeal form while Sam wrestled with Lotus, and Lotus almost ate her.
What?
Yeah, that happened.
She rolled a really high success, and I was like, yeah, you get to eat her.
I just want to say, that was really endearing that you want to protect me like that, and kind of disturbing at the same time. I don't know how I feel. It's conflicting
This
feelings.
is a very lovely scene.
But mostly good. It's I'm going to say 80-90% good and 2% terrified.
It was a very lovely, Russ was
Yeah, like a pelican.
Yes. Have you seen a pelican scoop up pigeons before?
It's the worst
Yes.
thing ever. Pelicans are basically Satan birds capable of swallowing everything you hold dear.
Not only that, it's still flapping in the pouch, which
I
is
don't-
why it gets
Yeah.
even weirder.
Oh, I don't even like the phrase flapping in the pouch.
Wow.
You guys are welcome.
I got some things to unpack tonight.
Lots of things to unpack. You missed stuff. And then Aleph made friends with the neighbors.
I did. A
Made
little bit.
friends with the neighbors or made friends with the neighbors?
Friends of the neighbors.
They're great kids.
Great, they're good
Oh,
people.
yeah, there's two other things, too. Our friend, Mr. Bernie, came back.
Oh.
Yeah, a little bit of the chasing and fleeing. Did
Yeah,
occur.
so there's a meeting back in the room. I believe we are going to start there.
The angel found us?
Aleph felt the burning, the
Little lights are blinking out
Oh, shit.
all over.
Oh, shit. I haven't finished the VOD, but you can check it out
Coming
tomorrow
closer.
on YouTube. Okay, I'm ready. Let's play. I did my job. It's me getting money.
is that what
I'm ready.
happens?
I'm ready to play.
So where's Strawberry in while in the
Curls
room?
up in a ball.
And May's sitting on top of him, or was May with you? May was with
It
you.
was with me. But somehow I can imagine her just, being wherever she needs to be. She's a magical kitty.
And Strawberry's currently curled up in a ball, wearing pajamas that Lotus loaned him. Very comfortable and very soft, but they smell too good. Just sitting there on the ground, holding his tail. And just thinking about stuff.
Oscar comes by and is just like, I found some leftover cakes. We thought it was all gone, but there's one more left in the back of the house.
Leftover cakes are for good guys. And you're a good guy. You should have leftover cake.
Well, how about we share it? You haven't eaten in a while.
How about we share it and you eat the whole thing because I think you're good.
I don't think.
You should
What's-
think you're good because you're good.
What's wrong, Strawberry?
I can't do it anymore.
Do what? Eat? Eat cake?
Anything. Nothing feels good. I haven't even been able to kill bad guys. I haven't killed anything in a while.
Have you been trying to not? Why is this?
I don't know. I used to think you can just smash bad guys and it's okay because they're bad guys. But now
Yeah.
I can't do anything even to the worst people. And I think it's because I want to kill the bad guys who hurt my friends. And I want to rip them apart. And I want to watch them suffer. And I want to torture them. And I want them to feel pain. And I want them to scream. And I want them to die slowly. But that's not a very good guy thing to do.
I think.
I'm sorry for dropping this on you.
Oh no, it's fine.
You should have cake.
I'll only have some if you'll have at least one bite.
Okay, you have to have, for every 5 bites you have, I get to have 5.
Deal.
Okay.
So just like like.
And as soon as the cake is pushed over to Strawberry, like Strawberry's tongue's already wrapped around the cake. It's slowly being pulled into.
Okay, so what everything
And it's
you
like
said.
it's crunchy though. Like you don't know why it's crunchy, but it sounds crunchy when Strawberry's crunching.
Do you add rocks?
The cake.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know why.
Okay. There's probably a nice little filling, or like, for some reason I imagine it's like a pie cake. It has like a nice crust on it, because why the fuck not? So, like, I don't. Good and bad is never. I used to work for a guild,
Yeah.
so you just gotta. You can't really think of life in good and bad. I think everything you just said that you feel, like, I think that's normal. I think you'll be very surprised that it's a very normal feeling to have, especially when people that you care about get hurt.
That growl wasn't at you. That growl
Okay.
was at my emotions.
Okay, I was almost like, should I leave?
No, you're
Did I say
fine.
something
You're great.
wrong?
You're wonderful. Have more cake. Strawberry is like
Oh.
scraping some of the cake off, and it's getting in his fur, but he's still like.
You're not a bad person
Yeah. But
or devil.
I'm not sure if I can be a good person or devil anymore. I wanted to kill Moron, even when I was a monster. When I let it all go.
He's just walking around punching. He's like, what's this watching?
Punch the feelings. When I was a monster, I still couldn't kill him. And I wanted to kill him. And I couldn't. And Lotus did. Just like Lotus killed the last one. And Prey killed the last one. These are people who deserved it. Who deserved to not exist anymore. And I'm such a good guy that I couldn't do it. I'm weak. I can't protect my friends. And I know that they'll say it. I know that they'll say it's fine. Because they like me. And I like them. Well, I know I'm weak. I know that if it came down to it, and someone's life was at stake, I'm not sure that I could have saved anyone. And I have a track record that's pretty bad right now.
I think learning is the hardest thing when being alive, and I have no idea what that's like as a devil being around forever.
You're really squishy, and you're really sweet.
Yeah.
You're really sweet, though.
Yeah, this ring's been keeping me real nice and fresh, but, you know, it's kind of weird.
Why is it weird? Because your existence is kind of different now?
Well, yeah, you guys are doing cool and great things. I didn't expect to be. If I asked myself 2 months ago, what would you be doing, Oscar? This is not one of those answers.
Are you
So
okay
it's
with that?
fun. Yeah.
It's nice to have you. And
Yeah.
I know it might be weird, but you seem happy, and so does Lotus.
Yeah. It's been really nice. Lotus has been really nice. But, I'll leave you after this, but learning is the hardest thing. And you're not weak because of it. You're also a devil. Your entire existence is in a feeling. It's hard.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
You can't tell anyone.
Okay. Promise. There's a psych
Yeah.
in the corner. It's gross.
I have to kill a king. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. And I'm not sure if it's going to help anyone. And I'm not sure if anyone cares. I'm very scared. I'm very scared, and I'm not normally scared, and I'm very scared. If things get bad, you can't count on me to protect you, or Lotus, or Prey, or Elif. You need to run. You don't have to say anything. Just please. And Strawberry gets up and walks out, taking the last little bit of cake. No, that is something that he does.
Do you lie down outside?
Outside, literally outside the door. He just leaves
Okay.
the room and in the hallway where people probably are. But just
And you guys see this.
Fair. We'll just was up their skirts a little bit and then run over. Barrett, you shouldn't be out of bed for at least another 3 hours.
That one needs to be up. We need to go.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. We have things to update. How are you doing? I mean, we have time for niceties. You look tired. How are you doing?
what's
Yeah.
what's happening?
So, you remember the angel that burns things that we agreed? Yeah,
Yeah.
might be close, so we need to leave.
I feel another one. No, we gotta go.
Okay, we have to get out of here.
I'll fill you in later.
We know we need to get out of here right now.
Okay,
Door's open. We can go.
Is there anything you need grabbed from the room?
No, everything should be packed up.
Knock on the door. Oscar, are you ready?
Huh? Yes, been ready.
Okay. We have to go. Okay. Strawberry is just by the door, gesturing towards it, waiting for people to go through.
Is there gonna be enough room for all my people?
How many people?
Probably at this point, like 34.
what?
We get-
What?
What
What's-
about their families? Some of them are children.
She has two children?
Can you leave them?
I,
Do you know if you can leave them?
I.
They're safer there than
If
where
I
with you.
leave them, they'll die.
All right. I mean, there's plenty of room. Yes. Okay. Fine. I trust you. There's space.
Thank you. Thank you. Please, let's just go.
Come on, we gotta go. Ellis, right. We have to go. We cannot be here any longer. Please get inside the door.
Okay. I'm just gonna go through the door, but I have so many things to. Never mind. And pray go straight through.
And there's this like a very hurried line of just people coming through this inn, and everyone's like, "What the fuck is this shit? What? Where are they going? Where is there even room for this?" Room service gets a bit confused, but they've been paid so much they don't say anything. Actually, no. Room service probably just probably comes in too.
It's fine. They didn't say anything about the ceiling.
Exactly. Oh god, that ceiling.
I'm curious about one thing.
What?
Room blood.
Huh?
Is room blood among the processions?
There's room blood around.
I don't know. I don't think I have control over them. I can't see through their eyes right now.
You don't see room blood in the line. You didn't feel the burn, but you can't track right now. So yeah, room blood is up there.
As we're resigning through, I'm just gonna lean into Barry. So, the other part about this, remember the thing that we fought when Sifa had to go away for a while? The god. And then the monsters that it was creating, or the woman who became a god was creating, the black shapes that took people and made
I know.
Just, sorry, it's
Sorry,
been a while.
sorry,
No,
sorry.
it's good.
No, your
It's-
exposition was fine. I shouldn't have snapped.
No, it's back. Or, I think the better way to say it never left. We just assumed that we killed the god and thus we ended it, but
Where is it?
don't know yet. But I think that's what this is for. I lift up, dear sister. Is it Godbreaker, or there's a more fancy name for it, and that's why. While I've been sleeping, I've had a series of unfortunate, epic sword duels, like, from people who want to steal it.
Strawberry is immediately like lifting up Prey's arms and like looking for cuts and things and trying to make sure everything's fine.
It's,
And I just poke as hard as
ow,
pretty hard
ow,
in the ribs.
ow, no,
You're squishy. No stab fights with your sharp stick.
There was no stab fights, just epicness. There was at least 3. I won every. Ow! Okay, maybe a cracked rib.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry.
And it's okay, very. But like I said, maybe I told 1 or 2 big tales about the importance of the sword, so now there are several masters of the arts that want to steal it, but what's important is that Sam, you remember Sam, One Eye, Cat Lady, my answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, she got out to her sister, like, out. Like, I got to talk to her, like, face to face in the real. It was really surreal and kind of disturbing. What?
Tell me.
This is lovely.
This is important to you.
Hi. Hello there. Okay, what were you saying now?
It's a special spot.
Hi.
Is your lip foot like kicking
Yes,
too?
there's special spots.
Alright, it's like,
Okay. Sorry, continue.
so she's something else. I mean, I don't understand what she was. I don't even think she understands what she was, but the sword existed before her. She just merged with it, and might be the only thing that might be able to kill what's coming. And I know you want to kill King. I know Lotus wants to kill King, but I think we need to deal with this first, or it's going to get worse again.
We're gonna kill the guy that killed the boss.
Yes, we're going to kill the guy who killed. I really thought it was gone when Sifa did her thing, but I don't know. So, we need to deal with the angel. We need to deal with that, and then we'll figure out the King thing. But
How are we gonna stop the angel?
well,
How are we gonna stop the angel without anyone getting hurt?
that's the hard part. Like, so I have a working theory. If this can kill a god, because it's Godbreaker, maybe kill an angel, because angels are kind of lower on the totem pole than the gods. It goes, Isun, God, angels. I mean, not quite, but close enough. I mean, even though this angel is like 3 times the size of any I've ever seen before, and it has like these massive flamethrowers, and I think it has like a German accent, but I'm not sure. But this is a theory I have to go on right now. Sword, angel, whoosh, hero, prey. 15 love.
You made a bargain.
I made a bargain too.
You're not supposed to make bargains.
Yeah.
They usually go bad and cause you to lose your memory brain.
No, this is not one of those bargains. I did it with a Lev, not with the demon. She helps us and we help her. It's a mutually beneficial arrangement. We need her. And I think she needs us.
That's right.
That's a good thing to do.
That's also right.
So, now we just have to do it. And that's kind of the end of my plan.
Well, don't worry. I'm gonna smash this angel.
Sounds good.
Feeling really good. Feeling great. I'm ready. I'm in great shape. All of my wounds are healed. Yeah, you can touch all that is muscle and fur.
I mean...
And some bone and flesh.
No. You've been working out.
I've been emotionally punching my emotions a lot more lately, so I think I get a certain resistance training because I'm resisting my own feelings.
Right.
Training is excellent and all, and your insistence on keeping your bargain is very respectable, but exactly how do you plan to do that?
Well, I was gonna start by being awesome, and then I was gonna finish by being myself.
I mean, really, that's the best plan you have, is be true to yourself. And you know what? Us together, we're unstoppable. We got the Fury, who furies things.
That's me.
And
Hold
then
on, wait, hold on.
Look at that. Look at
That's me. This guy right here.
Look at those guns.
Are you going to point? Not over there.
I mean,
right here.
The Angel has flamethrowers, but we got guns. Pew pew.
Strawberry's face turns behind Prey for a second, so he can stop smiling. Like he's out of sight. His face just drops. Comes back and is totally fine. We got this.
And then we got hunger. Have you ever seen what Lotus does with magic and like stuff? Like it blows your mind. Like I mean, talking like
Steps on shadows, unhinges jaw, swallows awful things for hunger. It's delicious. It's wonderful.
you know, and once a
Also,
long time.
really good data apparently, according to Oscar.
Ooh.
Sorry,
I
I'm
want
not
to-
supposed to talk about that. We bonded.
I mean, what one hand jelly because the Oscar doesn't open up to me at all, and I want all the juicy details. But on the other hand, yes, she's really good at all that stuff, and you know, and she has some secret things. Like I think once when we were like in this really dark place hunting for monsters, she made the world go really weird. And usually I do that, but she did it really well, and she had a jar in her hand afterwards, or maybe 4. I don't really sure because it's not really linear time. Anyway, and then you have me, and I am me. And I have
Yes,
this
sword.
sword.
I don't think Thorn Blossom has seen anything. Well, he would know. He actually would know a few things, though. Yes, excellent in self-promotion, perhaps in 1 or 2 deeds, but we are still running.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's
Is
you're
your-
also running with us.
Of your
so
plan?
you joined us.
Yes.
You were running.
Yes.
We're running with you. And you got a little backup. You got some meat between the bones, and the
We are
bones
still
are the
running.
angel, and we're the meat, and we're gonna break the bones with our meat.
we're recompiling. No, that's not the right word. Was it when you like get back together and you go back to
It's
the
called
huddle?
Robert Patricking.
What?
Actually, no, that's too meta. I don't know what
Rallying.
it's. Yeah.
Rallying. We're rallying right now.
Yeah.
We are getting together. We're gonna make a new plan, and then we're gonna execute.
Well, I look forward to that.
Yeah. You
Should
should.
we
Start now.
Yeah, I'm starting
Well,
right now.
Okay, so here's the thing. You're not dead yet. You've survived pretty well and accumulated new employees. Is that the word we're using? Employees?
Yes.
I mean, we need to talk about that, by the way.
Employees.
Employees.
They're being paid
You are not-
fairly, if that's your question.
I'm sure they have free will and everything. My point is, we've actually accomplished a little bit, and at the very least, you guys are still alive. So I think maybe you should pump the brakes on this whole being a jerk thing, because we're here and we're trying to figure this out with you. And I've kind of just sat around and been okay with this, but really, you're kind of being a jerk, and we're trying to keep you alive. And I know we have some things. I know there's some conversations that will happen and that need to happen. But right now, we're your only hope. So, if you can stop being a dick, that'd be great. Because
Look.
I think you might be fine.
Look, I'll level with you.
Yeah.
You're all very strong.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We are weak. All we have is each other. I don't have your bending things or your magic or
inflexible.
your whatever the hell you are.
This.
No, you're way more than this. I've seen that. All I have are them. All they have is me. So, you'll have to forgive me if I am justifiably concerned about us wasting time when a thing is coming to kill us all. You may survive it, but we won't. I won't.
Strawberry takes a second. And this whole time I want to point out that Strawberry is still laying on the ground with cake. This whole time this has happened. And kind of scoots over a little bit to Elif. And we've gone to the door now, so. But a little plate of some cake. You're right. I'm sorry that we haven't been. Your feelings are valid, is what I'm trying to say. We got your back, though. We made a new plan, we made an agreement, and there might be some things that I think all of us don't necessarily like about this agreement, but we made it for a reason, and it's out of mutual necessity. So, we'll think of a plan. But right now, the plan is to throw my body in front of the angel, and if you need to escape, I trust that you'll escape.
Thank you. Thank you.
Lotus. Don't let me down low. Just the right amount of quickness. Good job.
Yeah.
What's the count?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
No,
14.
no.
What?
Them. I point to the door of people filtering through. What's the
Oh.
count?
30. 30 of us will be making it.
Wasn't that 30? No, never mind. It was 34 before.
Did something happen?
The angel is happening. Just here, and then it's there. Just here, and then it's there. It's how it's always been.
Why don't we... I don't have a plan, but I do have an idea. Keep you and your people distant while we attack head on. It won't expect it.
Last time
We hunt it.
Last time we did that, it didn't leave a mark.
I was also, to be fair, I had had a lot of noodles. So I wasn't really ready for a fight.
I used a word on it. You've seen that, what it does.
Yeah.
It didn't leave a mark. So, I mean, it's a good idea. I'm just saying that throwing meat into the meat grinder doesn't always work. Usually this creates ground meat.
Did you... Strawberry gets a little too confident here and actually like stands up and Did you see what happens when I lose control?
Yes, that's why we're not having you lose control again.
Here's the thing. I don't believe at full strength that that angel could stop me.
No.
So to go full on this angel, I need everyone to get out.
How can I put this politely?
You can, that's why you're not going to say it, because you're a good person.
No, not that good. I watched Sifa do that and lost her for my life. I'm not going to have the same thing happen to you if we can think of a better way.
See if I did the right thing.
Yes, but that was at necessity. We haven't reached that point yet. There might be another way.
If anything happens to any of you, including the ones that I'm not sure about, I'll never forgive myself.
Let's treat that as plan, let's say, W.
I appreciate. I really do. I appreciate that what you're willing to put on the line. But I don't think any of us are, even collectively, can handle this right now. You weren't there. Your friend there is far more injured than they let on.
I'm fine.
And how coherent are you? Like, you just put your mask back together? You are the strongest allies we've had so far. And I can't throw all that away when you're all at half strength. So let's just run. Let's just go. We'll save the ones we can. But let's just go.
Lotus, what do you think?
Huh? Oh, yeah. That plan sounds great. Whenever you want to shut the door, we can be gone.
When Lotus says that above Strawberry's head, just as Strawberry will remember this, and he kind of looks at her like for a second, like, what's going on with you?
Oh, wait, yeah, do anyone need anything? No? Okay.
Strawberry just kind of gets a little closer to Lotus, but doesn't do anything. Just crosses on the other side of Prey.
Is the stream of people still coming through, or is it pretty much?
I think I think they've already come
So
through.
we
by
can close.
now.
We can close the,
Yes.
the door. Okay.
And the last of them just kind of shuts the door and locks, and they're just like, thumbs up.
Aleph, how are you feeling?
I feel better if we were on our way. I don't know how any of this works.
I mean, we're in the void now. We're as far away, not on our way, not anywhere as we can be.
Is that door still connected?
No.
I think we're safe right now.
There's literally no way for us to be reached. We could stay.
Why does everyone say this? If no one read these comics before, whenever you say that, that's when the monster comes and eats your face off.
Hold on, let me roll. 2 1s,
Roll
great.
for monsters.
Roll
You get
for-
snakes. You just get snakes forever.
Oh no, not snakes.
Not snakes.
I want to pet him.
Turtles all the way down.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're, so I have, maybe I told you, I've got one ability where I can sort of just use a knife made of light and, like, cut a door into any part of the universe and just rip open space to any other location kind of immediately. Pushed a guy, I think, into a hospital once. I don't.
Oh, I remember.
He had a
I wonder what happened to
crabby arm,
Flower.
but I didn't get to eat it, and I was very sad.
I
Anyways,
ripped it off of him.
yeah. So there's that, and that's kind of messy. Like it's not so precise, and I can kind of, we can go through it, and that's like real emergency things. Like I don't need to prepare for that. This space, though, is way better for when you want to forget that you exist, and you just want to not exist, kind of, for a little while, but can't. And so we can just hide here. We've got some food now, so it's not going to be like last time. And you just tell me, I don't know, whenever you want to be somewhere, and I'll make a door, and it'll take me. Yeah.
Strawberry just taps Prey
Yeah.
on their shoulder.
Huh.
Okay, so something's going on right now, and I think Lotus needs a friend to talk to, and I think Aleph needs a friend to talk to. I'll take Lotus if you take Aleph.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'll film in later, but positive entry. We're positive. We are the most positive people ever.
Okay,
We're
positive.
just positive.
Ready to go.
Ready.
Lotus,
Elif,
do you want a piggyback ride?
you want to go look at the library?
Maybe later. I
Sure.
appreciate it. Yeah, but I think.
Do you want a buddy?
What do you mean?
Strawberry just kind of walks over and just kind of touches his shoulder up against hers.
Hey. No, I'm just kind of tired, looking for some good inspiration.
That's a very pretty thing.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell me what you're reading?
Well, so far it's about house fires, I
Yeah.
think. I didn't get to complete my language lessons because my patron cut me off, and
Oh no.
kind of I'm just trying to figure it out. It's way better than it used to be, where I had literally no idea what they were saying. Now I've got some idea, but not, I don't know. It's good when you're sleepy. Just kind of look at the shapes and be like, this kind of means something.
Did you like it
Anyway.
better when you didn't understand, or you can only partially understand? Because I think being understood is a very underappreciated thing, but I also know sometimes you like to choose your own adventure, emotionally speaking.
Yeah. So some of these stories, I learn a lot more about the cool, cute things that they do, but a lot of these stories are really sad. Like, actually, they look cute, but they're kind of sad. So I put those ones aside for now. Basically, the cuter it looks, the sadder it actually is.
Is that something you relate to?
What?
Nothing.
I don't understand. I'm tired.
It's okay. So am I. Do you want to make some hot chocolate? I have some pocket water.
Oh, you can
Triple filtered.
save the pocket water. I have everything's fully stocked now in the kitchen. We've got plenty of water to last us for a while.
What's going on with you?
Nothing. Nothing.
Remember when you had that talk with me about being broken? I was tired, and you still talked, and you still told me the things I needed to hear. So, you're tired, and whatever's going on is hard. I don't want to be here to talk with you. I'm not going to force anything on you, but I'm here for you. And if you want to talk, I'll listen.
No, I really appreciate that. You're very nice. I just think that, I don't know, we need to destroy something soon rather than later. Yeah, it would.
There was a lot of this weird material that was in one of the rooms that I snuck in that I wasn't supposed to sneak in last time I was in your void. And there was stuff that could be smashed, and it didn't look that important. Would you like to go in the room and smash with me?
Oh, well, I did a lot of that while you were sleeping.
You smash without me?
I'm sorry,
It's
you were
okay.
sleeping. But yeah,
I was sleeping.
we can make another one of those smash rooms later. Just for you, you can whatever you want. But no, I mean, like, I need to destroy something big.
Like a king?
Yeah. The sooner we can do that, the better, I think. I mean, I keep thinking about how much easier it would be if I just raised some armies again. But I don't know. I mean, I kind of, like, can't do it. I have to spite my patron at this point.
Spite your patron.
Right, I mean, he wanted me to come command his armies.
Does your patron like kings?
No, he wants me to kill a king. I don't know if it's a he. Actually, now that I think about it, I never really saw everything about my patron. I don't know if I actually know anything about them. I kind of do, but
It doesn't sound very good.
yeah.
Sounds like you're being controlled and manipulated.
Oh, well, I mean, everything's manipulation in a way. But
I
You
don't
know.
think you're a bad person.
oh,
And I also don't think that who you were in the past defines who you are now. I'm glad it informs your choices now. But you're one of us.
yeah, I mean, for all I know, some of my methodology from the past was actually the most effective, and I'm making it harder on myself by labeling it as all negative. I mean, it's hard to know. Changing yourself is difficult. I mean, you know that.
Yeah, I do.
But anyway, yeah, I mean, I'm really tempted. Just try to raise an army and burn everything to the ground. Have you ever smelt a city as it burns? It's delicious.
I haven't smelled the city as it burns, but
God.
I've definitely.
It's good. It's really good. I'm getting hungry now. I think I'm gonna go get a snack.
Mind to have some company?
Sure.
Piggyback ride?
Okay.
Okay, I hop on her back.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Praise gonna lead us to where roughly the library is, and then we can just idly leafing through the books. Actually, I'm gonna spend a point for Mantra of Prim de Loyal to pull out a book of fortuitous nature.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use that along with a search for. Will this be a what's it called? A query?
Query? Yes, mine.
So,
Or yeah.
That's mind.
Yeah, it's either you asking the universe and meditations as knowledge is one of them, or prize secrets is a place in a situation. That's up to you.
I'm going to.
Because you get different questions or contents from them.
Yeah, it'll be a query with mine, so it'll be a total 8.
Awesome. Until you switch into information.
The contents. We'll wait just for a second.
Cool.
I think I should probably apologize to you a little bit, Aleph, for a couple reasons. I'm not really good at apologies, so it's gonna bear with me a second. One is that I really didn't trust you before, and 2, I still don't really trust you, and 3, you kind of are creeping me out a lot. I mean, like, on the levels of 0 to, like, 10 being an unspeakable god monster that consumes everything around me, and including my friends. I saw 6.5. This isn't helping, is it?
I'm used to that reaction.
Alright, I'm working on this honesty thing because I spent at least a long time not telling any truth, so total honesty is kind of the overcompensation for it. Anyway, I don't think I ever viewed you as anything other than that for a while, and it kind of sucks that I did the thing that people used to do to me all the time, or I didn't matter so much because I didn't matter to them. And I've been so concerned with killing kings that everything else was kind of whatever about it because that's what they wanted. And I don't know. I thought that the angel thing was something to be dealt with at a certain time. I didn't really think about lights. So consider this, let's find a solution, and I don't think that we should let the others in on it quite yet.
It's not your fault. I gave you that impression because this world only understands strength. And this world only understands hierarchy and power. And I needed you to respect that I knew what I was talking about. And I needed you to know I wasn't weak.
I understand that. I mean, granted you didn't know that I'm contrarian, but that's like usually the worst way to gain respect because I love breaking down power structures. That's like, ooh, it's a special feeling in my insides. But I get where you're coming from, and I'm really sorry for that. Let's try this. And I pull out the book that it happens to be in my hand, and that's going to be my query one, and open it. I feel like the root of the problem is kind of to understand it. So why don't we talk about you and it? Why?
Alright. Let's talk about me. The entire time, Elif has been wearing a little hat, and she pulls it off her head and reveals these little things. This is really difficult to do blind, but I will endeavor to do it. Alepha cordyceps demonicum.
Bless you.
That's the name they gave me.
So, are you a demon then, but you have no mask?
No, I'm something far more abominable than a demon. I've been called an infection.
Friends, are they all you?
They're family. They're They carry a part of me, which is why they're not safe. But they're also my family. They.
Yep.
You have no idea how lonely it is.
I may have a teeny idea, just not
How long have
excision.
you been alive?
I don't honestly remember anymore.
I may have you beat by a couple millennia.
All right, I don't know how you feel. Concede. This is complicated, so pardon me just for a second, because I don't want to seem rude, because it's a lot to take in, and I thought I knew a lot more than I did. There's an order to things. There are perceivers, there are servitors, there are those of chaos and those of order. That's how it's always to be, and you don't fit those boxes.
I'm in uncleanliness. At least that's what that angel screams all the time.
Yeah, the angel's kind of a dick. Okay. You are something else, and I don't think it's as bad as you make it out to be. Though, what happens to the people? Are they still themselves? Are they like? That's the part I don't understand. Is like they give. It seems like they just know.
They're my family. Like we're all part of one flesh and blood, and they care for me and I care for them. But sometimes your family has to make sacrifices in order to protect the rest of the family.
And what about the family that they used to have?
I don't know. What about the friends that you make? What about their families? Have you thought about all of the people's lives that they've touched as you've dragged each other around all the hells, all of Throne?
Yes. Especially when it's not those that can return from the wheel. I want to say we're good people. I really do, but we've killed a lot. Sometimes by necessity, sometimes because they've been tainted by forces that turns them into monsters or puppets without volition, and the only solution is to stop them from hurting others. And there's parallels there, and I know this is not a comfortable one. Before we met you, the thing that we lost a friend to was awakened by a woman who was fascinated with evolution, of becoming something greater, to become a goddess. And she unlocked and unleashed this thing. She would kidnap the living, servitors, humans, things that didn't return from the wheel when they were gone. Lights that would extinguish. And they became instruments of this greater power. They became monsters that didn't remember their own lives. But moreover, they brought death among them. So I look at you, and I'm having a hard time wondering what that means to them. Should I sympathize with something that kills, or do I expunge? I don't know. I only bring it up because along the path we have killed what might be a cousin in a way, in terms of, if not literal intent-wise, where maybe they was trying to survive too. I don't know. I recognize that. I will honor our deal, though. For I made my word and my bond. And until that deal fades, I promise that none of you or any of your friends will ever be hurt by me intentionally. Afterwards, we'll have a discussion. Because I have really strong feelings, especially when it comes to those who don't get a second chance. Those that don't get a millennia, they only get 20 years, 30 years. And this hell, that's lucky for those. And your family is important too, but you expunge something that's very short-lived. And sometimes they don't get anyone to look out for. The kings don't care about humans, they're ants. Kings don't care about the kindly folk or orcs.
You say ants, but ants are part of something greater. Ants are part of a colony. They serve a greater purpose. They are part of a gestalt. It's not just an individual. It's how they all work together. So I know that you're going through some things right now with your split, but what if all of those boundaries between yourselves were all gone? What if they were all one person with one purpose?
Honestly, I would try to destroy myself then, because at least a third of me is a really bad person. And the other one is kind of indecisive and wishy-washy, and I'm kind of losing a little respect for her while gaining others. Sorry, not... Side tangent, sorry. I don't know if I would be happy with what I was, but I'm not you, and I can't ever imagine. So like I said, for now, we cool. Afterwards, we might not be cool, but I promise that doesn't have to happen until later. Until the angel is dead.
I appreciate that.
Do me a favor though. Let's be careful with telling Barry about this. It's not simple, and I don't want him to find a fury again, whether right or wrong, this soon about you, because like I said, we've seen this before, and we've seen what unchecked it can do. And that might not be you, and that might not be fair, but there's going to be illusions cast and comparisons made. And that's going to be a wager I don't want to be a part of until I know the odds. But, does this mean anything to you? And I open up a random page.
It is about the philosophies of creation and divinity. About what is the divine in the material realm if not corrupted and destined for failure. It talks about the gods, the circles, the concepts, and it mentions emanations, which clicks with you, and what was written by Elder Blossom.
And sometimes I have a knack for finding really random things in really random places. Kind of like fate likes me. I have no clue why. I'm really bad to her.
Are you sure fate likes you?
Nah, I just have her do what I want. It's really a weird relationship, but sometimes she slaps me around.
Aren't you fated?
See, that's the thing that I don't like talking about. Fate is such a strong word. Plus, like, if you say it like that, it sounds like I'm the singular world-saving thing, which I would love to be. That'd be awesome. I could have stories about me. I could have my own webcomic even. I don't even know what the web is. There's another one that's kind of more powerful than me, and I'm really jealous right now. Anyway. Yes, but I like to think of it more like a relationship. I have to do things for fate, and sometimes fate has to do things for me. And if we work right, the balance is preserved. It just so happens that fate owed me one, and thus, here you go. Hopefully, this will have something in there, because God knows that if we just run straight at the angel again, it's not going to work out well.
No, it certainly won't. I'll take the book and I'll give this to my people.
Lev, do you consider yourself a good person?
I don't have that luxury.
You're an honest one, at least. That's something. Alright. I'm gonna start just paging through these, and maybe we can figure out something. Thank you. For at least being honest with me. And that prey will sit. Lotus Island begin to randomly read through pages that they do not understand.
Do you join in to help with the research, or is that going back with your people and coordinating?
Yeah, I'll bring in the research friendly ones
Yes.
and have them help you out.
The research on the item, is that something they would share with Prey?
Not yet.
Okay. You will have scribes scribbling around like, this is interesting, but also like scribbling, oh, this is fascinating, and they'll like transcribe some of the passage that you pointed, but also like a little bit of the extra here and there. Yeah.
Book montage.
Book montage, study buddies,
Take
yeah.
a look. It's in a book.
I'm
Eat,
reading.
pray,
Do you guys just
kill.
smash? Oh my god.
Sorry.
So it's not a rainbow though. It's just like toxic
It's a
fart.
painbow.
I can punch
anything with my fists.
So is this like a wave of color with sad faces, just dripping with sadness and pain? The worst. Love my friends.
Well, just as a small note, if you try to leave the library with any of those books, alarms will go off.
You try once.
I would so if I don't know if Strawberry was involved in these books, but like he would definitely be like crossing.
The first one that you tried to break, the one that you first found, like beep, but it's like.
Do you have like a library card system?
Basically.
Is there a Dewey Decimal in there?
It's runes, based off of runes.
Aw.
Wait, is this alarm just a small demon that shouts real loud?
His name's Runes, the demon. Stop! Don't! Theft!
Theft.
If you really try to leave with the book, it'll bite your eyes out.
You don't believe in like half measures.
There's a lot of... Okay, so remember how I told you that I used to be this like really powerful ruler type? Well, I was, always hungry, and one of the things I was always hungry for was knowledge, and so I had amassed an incredible collection. And yeah, there are things in here that should never fall into anyone's hands, but might save all of creation someday, or at least my own skin, so I can't destroy it either. So I just want to make sure that things are safe. It's not that I'm not okay with sharing.
You're like an onion.
So things should not leave.
What?
You're like an onion. There's layers.
I prefer to say I'm like a parfait.
You're like an onion because you make people cry sometimes.
Not where I was going, but yeah, it works. All right, you are like a parfait, like a layered parfait.
Yeah.
Like it goes chocolate, banana, and then chocolate again, then vanilla, and then strawberries on top, with a little bit of granola on top to keep it healthy.
I want a parfait now.
I'm sorry, that wasn't nice of
Can
me.
you materialize parfaits? This is out of character. I'm just curious.
I don't know.
I'm talking to you too, not the character. I'm talking to Arya, not Lotus.
You can determine this however you choose. If you want to, fine. But if you want to roll to see if it doesn't come out of parfait, you're welcome to.
Hold on, are we legitimately potentially going to roll for parfait?
Yeah, roll for parfait.
We're making Twitch history, folks.
Roll for
Yeah.
parfait.
I'm gonna roll 3
Yeah.
die. Because it's worth it.
That's the weirdest game I've ever played.
What happens if this goes
Love
wrong?
you all.
What was it? What skill or stat?
Mind?
Reach
'Cause
heaven
you're
with parfait.
Reach heaven with parfait.
So I got a 10.
Yeah, it happens.
Got a lot of strawberries in
There
it.
you go.
And I'm gonna share it with you.
Yes.
Trevor's just like over your shoulder, just like licking his lips, but like so he's licking his lips, but his tongue is like this long, so he's just kind of licking his whole face as well,
I'm
like
gonna
Scooby Doo style.
look over at Prey and be like, I'll share with you too if you want some.
There's actually a little tear on Gorm's eye.
But you have to let me feed it to you.
Wait,
Feed my other hunger.
For control. It's not sexual at all.
That's why I'm asking permission first.
okay.
I have these really long, elegant dessert spoons. And I'm like gonna make sure I'm standing kind of like higher up, and then like just take out little bits and like gently feed it to you. Again, this is about control, nothing to do with sex.
Now I can imagine if I don't eat it the right way. I said slow. You must.
You're successful. I was imagining if you had rolled a fail, it would have just been piranhas.
That's
Not
the exact
parfaits.
opposite of parfait, though. That's why it works.
Close
I
enough,
would have
but
been
wrong.
happy.
I'm
Either
pretty sure
way.
if you
You
someone
would've eaten
someone
them,
go
yeah.
on the internet and Google
Piranha
is it
parfait?
antonym of parfait, and it's gonna be piranha.
Piranha.
Piranha 3D specifically.
No.
Back in action.
So after the parfait feeding,
The part feeding.
and the studying,
Par for the course.
yes, it was all part of the course. Oh, why are we friends? I think Thorn Blossom would gather up and recon with you, or with the studying, to check in. From the information that we have gathered, the item makes more sense, but also it's strange. It seems unreal that something like this could possibly exist. It seems like this item is made to combine different elements together to create something new. It was made. It's strange the way our time and world has worked. In that strange book, it speaks of these different ideas and numbers, and how 7 is for heavens, but 8 is about the sphere of stars. It is about something greater, the original divinity. And somehow we conveniently wound up with 7 kings. But this key literally seems to be the key to that 8th principle. It's strange. It's connected to something in Golden Bay, something that's there, some scratched out history with what we have from the Church of Engineering. They unearthed the next part of this. We're supposed to combine something that is in there with something they've called an emanation. Morum just didn't seem to understand that part of the design, but with that book, you've already told them about about Yasmara, right?
Yes.
Running around.
This is the book with the missing pages.
The book that he had checked out about the emanations, about
Okay,
the creative, the divine stuff.
Okay.
It speaks of an emanation, like the emanations. Emanations. What did I write? My brain just farted right now. Oh, there it is. It's emanations are radiating from a source. It's an abstract. It's a source of the divinity. It's that God that's come back.
So this.
It seems too true, too fated. It seems unreal, but these things all line up.
So, does this have to do with that whatever that they were dealing with before?
Perhaps perhaps they have unwittingly made something very incredible capable of happening. This key requires a piece of Yasmar, of Yasun, the original, the true divinity. The idea that creation as it is only leads to further suffering because divinity cannot exist in the physical realm. I don't know. There's a lot of philosophical mumbo jumbo, but the point is, we need that monstrosity that is running around in the ocean.
Then let's go find it.
Yeah. I'll reach out. I'll see if anyone's heard news about it. If any of us are out there. See if they've seen anything or heard.
We'll need to not be in whatever this place is.
We need a plan.
Let's... Golden Base. Let's start there. We can convince them that there's power there to be had, enough to kill a king.
Yeah. Or that perhaps that the rest of the mystery from the church lives there. We need to finish it. If they want their chance at the king, they need to go there.
That'll work.
We still need to deal with Black River. He's coming.
Yes. Let's do what we can to make sure that our allies have the tools that they need. But let's keep that in our pocket just in case.
You talk about the Golden Base.
Well, the
The
device.
key. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I think if any of this is to succeed, we need to get rid of that angel. I don't think we'll have a better chance than now. This group, these people.
It's the only chance we have. So, who wants to go to Golden Base?
Golden
Is
base.
this a sex thing?
No, that's their base.
Oh. I always get confused, but the books that I read sometimes that you have lying around are...
You're not supposed to read those. Those are Prey special books.
The third one's the best.
Yes, it is. Sorry.
So that whole thing with the engineers, Golden Base.
Oh, right.
Oh,
They were trying to dig
the-
for something.
The cult.
Why there? Because, I mean, it's important to maybe investigate when we're looking for King, but, I mean, is that going to help us with the angel or with the monster?
There seems to be some sort of immense power there that they were searching for.
Wait. Like, strong enough to accomplish our goals? What do you think?
Perhaps.
How did you find out about this?
Well, we had all that information from Ven. Was it?
Oh yeah, Sven.
Ven.
And you think it's strong enough?
There's something there that they threw all of their resources to get. Even with everything that they had in their power. This was something that they were looking for.
This doesn't have anything to do with the stuff you got at Morum's, does it?
What?
Gonna wait a sec. We're getting rated by BB Wolf. Thank you so much.
BB!
Hey, BB!
Good to see your name. You've caught us in the middle of Eat, Pray, Kill, our Broken Worlds RPG based on the comic Kill 6 Billion Demons. You should go check it out. It's really awesome. These lovely people here. You can do a quick intro with character and who you are. It's gonna start with you, strongly distracted.
Start with me again. Hi, I'm Kate, Army of Meat on Twitter. My character is Elif, now revealed to be a sentient fungus who is being hunted by an angel because she's an infection.
More like an endangered species.
An endangered
Species.
species that makes a lot of friends.
Your friendly neighborhood mushroom. Just a fungus.
Hello, my name is Aria. You can find me on Twitter at Genki Soda. I play Lotus Eater, a tiny blue demon who wants to be a magical girl but really wants to eat everything. Also kind of wants friends. Not sure how to balance all of those desires. Kind of compete.
Hi everyone, my name is Algernon Bolden. You can catch me at Algernon Bolden, and I play for you Prey the Lion. They are the fate of the group, a human who has the ability to bend fate to their will at the same time serving it.
Hi, my name is Drunkenly Romantic. I play Strawberry, the blue demon who likes punching and is emotionally compromised at the moment.
At the moment.
At the always. See, the thing about Strawberry's moment is that it's always Strawberry's
Forever.
moment.
It's forever strawberry, forever angry. I am furious. And I'm Steph. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Sour Fruit Junkie. I'm a coffee wizard. I like drawing monsters. I'm GMing the show. Right now, our players have been running away from this crazy angel with flamethrowers because he does not like that, does not like Aleph, doesn't like anything that's out of the norm and does not fit the Order of Throne, and so he's been on a mission to vanquish everything and burn it from existence. In the meantime, they have taken down the the concordance of engineering, the equivocal Scientology religion of Throne that that I said to throw in there because Scientology's fucking too crazy. But they realized that they were actually onto something pretty world-breaking. So, investigation persists. And they raided a golem maker who decided to make the thing, and it's crazy and fun, lots of feelings.
I just realized I'm a damsel.
Well, you know
Wait,
that.
a
Never
damsel in
mind.
distress?
I am a
Any
damsel in
damsel that's in
distress.
distress will be out of that dress when they meet Jim West. Wild, wild west, when I roll into the wild, wild west.
Okay, we're gonna get muted, thanks.
Yeah, good
It
job.
was too close to the. It was too close.
Wiki,
to the,
wiki.
I'm sorry.
I only watched that movie a lot as a little kid because there were boobs.
So first off, there were boobs, butts, and Kenneth Branagh's giant spider thing.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, the
also
spider
cool.
thing was cool.
Yeah, the director of Thor commanded a giant spider to kill Will Smith. Check it out.
Was that the second
All I
Thor movie?
No,
remember
he did the
about the
first
movie
story.
is the
Will
light.
Smith turned down the role of, in
The Matrix? Was
in the
that it?
Matrix
Yeah.
in order to be in Wild Wild West.
Great job, Will. How'd
job.
that go? I hope Bright was good.
Oh.
Ooh.
Come at me.
And back to the game.
Ooh.
That's just like,
Sorry.
whew.
Unpopular opinion, like your show?
Check it out
I'm
weekdays.
so sorry, everybody. Let's play the game.
Well, no, I mean, what we need to do is just have streams where we are just hanging out. So we get it out of our
I
system.
would
Yeah.
like to, like, after everything, is to actually have a cool little round table and just talk about fun stuff because we're all really fun to hang out with. It's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're awesome, guys.
Yeah.
Welcome in.
I'm
Don't
kinda
tell my
okay.
players that. They're awesome. You're addressing Morum.
Right. Stop thinking about boobs.
Yes.
More 'em.
I don't ever stop thinking about boobs, so it's okay. Just think about that in addition to what is there.
It's like the whole my secret.
I was thinking about boobs.
Lotus and I are like complete opposites. Mora, yes. This doesn't have anything to do with the things you so handily retrieved from Morums, does it?
We picked up a lot of artifacts and knowledge from Morum.
Don't play coy. You know which one I'm talking about.
I feel like it was Strawberry. Say ooh.
Shepherd's, but he doesn't know what's going on though. Still.
You're powerful. You have magic. You have a jaw that does horrific things. I have these hands. This is it. This body is all I have right now. I need a deterrent.
Right. I mean, absolutely. I feel for you and your plight, and in fact, would love to know more about you and the situation that you're in so that I can help you better. But as I mentioned to you before, what you got at Morum's is not actually going to help you. It's actually gonna just make things worse.
Oh, she's looking at us.
Yeah.
We don't actually know what you're talking about with the Moron thing. Can you fill us in?
Kind of. Or remember, I ate him. Do you remember that part?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I mean, it was a full-on, like... It was fascinating as much as it was disturbing, as much as it was fascinating.
I always like watching Lotus eats things because it's
Yeah.
like scary but also awesome.
I never seen a descendant job thing before. Anyway, we're off topic.
Yeah, what were we talking about? You mentioned eating things. Oh, right. Eating more. Right. Well, I mean, when I eat something and whatnot, I get a lot of insight into them and what they were thinking and their motivations and stuff. And anyway, most of what I learned from Morum is that certain particular things that they were building were gonna just destroy all of existence if they were ever used.
Restart creation.
The thing about existence is that's where I live, and I want that to be destroyed.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Candy on this one.
He was both right and wrong. In the case of this key, that is not... He was off his rocker in certain bits. I mean, that is... If I were a large religious complex as the Concordance, I would choose people who were a little detached from reality to make my things. It is not possible, I think.
Wait. Sorry. You just said he was mad and he was a scientist, so that's a mad scientist? Barry, pull out the card. He pulls out a card. There's a little dot paint. That scientist.
Don't understand. Oh my god, throne bingo would be terrible.
There'd be so much of it. I love Throne Bingo. Play along at home.
Sorry, continue.
But the books that you have available and a lot of what we've taken down from their networks don't actually point to that. Morum believed it for sure, and I think in a sense many things would probably restart creation, like the entire of Throne collapsing in upon itself probably would have the energy to recreate another creation, but not anything we would want to do in any time. It's too much of a sacrifice. Even if it were a thing that was possible, I think a lot of people would have strong opinions against it, including us.
So what did you get? We're on the same side here.
Look, I just wanted some insurance, right? Like, and pull it out.
Pulls it out from his robe. It's a small little item.
What is it?
It's dangerous.
It's so small though.
Can't you feel the power coming off of that thing?
Do you feel anything?
It is made in a design that I have never seen before. Perhaps everything in his papers just designs from a time before this is the best way to explain it. It's old, but it makes sense.
Lotus, what is it?
Something that they don't understand. Okay, just bear with me here. In this library, you've barely scratched the surface. Even just one book gave you tremendous amounts of information for these things here. I've read all of these books hundreds of times. None of this information in here is not well known to me. That book that you had, I don't know, not that long ago that brought us to the whole cult place and its missing pages, who do you think ripped those pages out? Thousands and thousands of years ago. It was me. I have them. Not giving them to you, you'll never find them. But what I'm trying to say is, I don't give this kind of warning lightly. Do you ever wonder why there I might have gone from being someone who was all about the power and the amassing things, and now all I care about is candy and parfaits. There's a reason for that. And it's not just because it personally sucked for me or I made some grand mistake. Those things are true, but it's also because there's no way to comprehend the amount of unending suffering you can create for yourself and everyone else in existence when you get to that point. And you can't really explain it to people unless you live through it, which you'll never be able to do. And I promise you, if you keep trying to go down this path, I mean, I'm not going to stop you from disintegrating yourself if you're really, really determined to do it. But
So you've known this entire time about all of this, and you've withheld it from us. From your friends, from... What game are you playing?
There's a reason why there are alarms on this library. There's a reason why I don't invite people into this space easily, because I have never seen people be given this sort of power and information and not end up causing more suffering because of it. So I don't share these things with people because people would try to use them and actually make things worse for themselves and for everybody else. It's not about a game. It's that literally no one should have this information. The only reason why I keep it is because I first of all understand the consequences of using even a fraction of it, but also because if other people, there are more than one copy of many of these books. So if somebody else gets a hold of this information and starts trying to use it to mask their own power, having the information about how to stop them is the only way we'll be successful. Thus, that's the only reason why most of these books are still here. You haven't even seen the sections that contain the truly dangerous stuff. All of this is like a coloring book by comparison. And I'm not interested in going into those spaces. The version of me that wanted that information doesn't exist anymore for good reason. She got herself very terribly killed, blinded by her own lust for power.
Who made you the judge and guardian of all of the people? Why do you get to choose?
Well, I mean, I put myself into this position of power and authority, and I have to take responsibility for the power and authority that I have here. If I have got all of this knowledge and can't just let it go or give it away or let people use it because they're going to destroy everything. Existence is pain, but I'm kind of into the moments where I get to eat candy. So I would like for it to continue a little bit longer. Everybody I've ever seen get this information, everyone I've gotten these books from, was trying to restart creation or something along those lines, and thought that the way to change things would just be to do over, but you can't actually usually make that much change, or you kind of gotta recognize other people exist, and if you restart creation, you're actually killing everybody. I don't feel like I have the authority to kill everybody, therefore
So you've been playing absentee God then?
No.
If you've been sitting on this much power, that you could have changed so many things, prevented so much suffering, righted so many wrongs, and you sat on it?
So there is no way I could use this information to prevent suffering. Even the very creator of the universe, all-powerful, omniscient, didn't get it right. So why would a single demon have any ability to do better?
Because you have to try.
Who's to say that countless beings haven't? The very person with the being that has all of the power and created everything, didn't have the power to use any of this knowledge to do anything but cause worse things to happen. That's almost all of the history of existence. So it's not a thing where I'm not sure what you would want. Do you want me to be a tyrant to control the world, or just let somebody else who lusts for the kind of people who want this power are exactly the people who shouldn't have it?
Did you keep this from your patron?
Of course.
So you had a good reason to keep it from your patron.
Like I said, the people who want this kind of power are the last people who should have it. I count myself, former self, in that space. It is not something that I think it's foolish to think it's something you can use. It's only ever helped cause suffering.
The kings have been nothing but suffering.
Oh, right, I want to kill kings, but that's not the same as killing all of existence in one go.
No. Oh, please, I think you've mistaken. None of us want to destroy creation. We live in creation. Life, though terrifying and on the run, is still good in its moments. It is still a life that I think we all are willing to live. The point being that if this is a chance, you came to us, we came to you, needing protection, and you came wanting to kill a king. If this allows you to gain a bigger foothold and a step towards that goal, wouldn't you be dying to know? Wouldn't you want to at least see if it were true?
That's the thing, it's the Scripps Morum was using the technology. It's not that this is new. I understand most of what he was basing things off. This is just, there's no mystery here of this might be the thing that changes everything. It's no, this will just cause countless beings to suffer greatly.
So you know everything about that abomination that's crawling around at the bottom of the ocean?
Let's just say I know enough to know that that's not something I want to deal with.
We're gonna have to.
Yeah. See, the thing is, there's a really big difference between creating a tool that gives one individual tremendous power and killing a king, which would, in large part, help create more freedom for individuals, because they would no longer be under the rule and tyranny of a single all-powerful leader, and instead would have options. Thus, in a world where things must change, I don't want to say that I alone should be given, or any one of us should be given, absolute reign over making these decisions for all beings. I think that instead, if we have power and then must be accountable for the power we have, doing the thing that would create the greatest amount of liberty would be the course of action I'd want to take. And it would be the only one that's not been tried before. As you can see, we have, thousands of books here about all the crazy power grabs, create the thing to change the everything attempts people have made throughout all of existence. And nothing's gotten better, but no one's tried to kill the kings. See what happens when people have the freedom bit yet. So that's like the only thing that really hasn't been done a lot.
Have you considered that any of your friends or any of us would want the same thing?
I mean, we're all on the team to kill a king, and we've talked a lot about the motivations for why we want to kill a king. So, pretty sure all of us have talked about this at great length.
I think we've had to trust deeply and trust our very lives and the lives of our others with you. It's an outside party. I wouldn't have shared this information if I didn't find any trust in that. What did you do?
So, Lotus, one second. You can hear a little jingle in the back of your mind of it, and on the wall there's a shadow play going on of what looks to be what was prey. No longer has a shadow, but instead there is what looks like a jackal running to different books, opening it up, and then the book snapping its face and making little owl sounds. But it's all like a puppet show in the corner of your mind that's not really going on, but it is, but it keeps going on and on in the game.
So basically, the jackal's trying to get the information, but can't, right?
Yeah, it's just, but it doesn't stop. This is a play going on right now over and over again. And you might be able to feel it, but no one else seems to even regard it as being real.
Okay. I'll look over at Prey, and if it's okay, they can kind of feel it. Obviously, I don't have telepathy, but they get the sense from me that they might want to calm themselves a little.
Like to sing. Sorry, I was miles away. Trust, right? We're talking about trust. Practice. What madness lies in the waves below and shadow plays. Hey, I'm kind of confused right now. I'm sorry about this, Lotus, because I'm with you about 70% of the way, but they have a point. Inaction is sometimes as bad as action, and maybe this can be something that we can finally break. Because the way I see it, we have 3 gates, and 2 of them must happen before a king even exists, which is we need to stop this angel from hurting our allies. And I don't know an easy way short of unmasking our Barry to do it, and maybe this is a way to stop that. 2 is for burying a speaking of something that's divine, that there is a God that lurks beneath, that is rising and gaining power, and that threatens things. Demons come again. You die, you get reborn. Angels can be destroyed and they turn into eternal flame, and they come back with better and more shiny suits. The rest of us don't, and what lies beneath will consume them. We have to stop that before we think of even killing the king short term, because how can I put this delicately? You remind me a lot of my dearest sister, and she had power that I've never seen before, and I've seen a lot of things in my short time on this hell. And she let it go to waste, and now she's in a sword. And the power still grows. The things that she could have stopped linger, the suffering gets worse. I don't want that to continue anymore, and I will find the means in which to save those people and to prevent my friends from getting hurt. I don't want to recreation. I don't want to make it a better place yet. Well, I do want to make it a better place. I just don't think I'm the one to do it. I'm inherently flawed, but if you have the information that can get us closer to opening those 2 gates, we should do it.
Well, I understand your point. I will say, defining progress by the metric of power and assuming it's linear and visual progression is somehow natural and the only course to take is folly. Progress, if you define it in such strict terms, you'll never actually make any of it, and you'll miss chances for development of very essential things. That is to say, I would not say I'm letting my power go to waste, nor my knowledge, and in fact, I'm trying very hard to not just repeat the mistakes of everybody who wrote these books, and the me that collected these books, and the people who did those experiments with the brains and the slime creatures, and it's the same thing over and over again. Amass power, feel in control, you know, have outward displays, these symbols, and then realize you've created a kingdom of dust and not actually made anything, and in fact, eaten away at your own existence the whole time.
What did your patron want?
Me to kill a king. But I think it was simply because they thought it would be interesting. Like me.
So you want to destabilize the whole world because it's interesting, and yet you won't lift a finger to help us perhaps have enough power to do something about it?
No, I never said that the only reason to kill a king would be that it would be interesting. Interesting is not in the sense for my own amusement. Interesting in the sense of it might be something that can actually create positive and lasting change. Because right now, no matter what individual effort anybody makes, the kings in the end still control everything, and nothing can actually change as long as they still hold all the power.
What if? What if what has never been done succeeds? And it is also because of each and every one of you. Your fury, bending fate, the hunger, but also at the same time the insight and the control. None of you want this power so that you can become one. It seems like, from what I've understood and heard, you want the world to change, but not with you at the top. I don't think anyone has sought a key for that ever. Not even Zos himself. I don't understand. Why not try?
Because it's more of the same thinking. I mean, these are very beautiful and illustrious ideas, but it's still being corralled by thinking of things based on the systems as they are, the powers as they are, when in reality the greatest power anyone can have ever is to truly control themselves and to decide their own course of action and what they want and how they will live. And people don't have that now, whether from outside powers depriving them of it or just inner chaos. And thus, what I would love to see is everybody to be a king unto their own lives and not us continuously have to have these hierarchies.
That's some high and mighty bullshit right there.
There's a cackle that is in the echoes of people's mind. She said bullshit. She said bullshit. I like that one.
If you want to just fossilize with those millennia old ideas of yours, fine. If you think that's always how the world's going to be, fine. But I don't have a choice. We don't have a choice. We have to try to find a new way. Try to tweak the variables ever so slightly to come out with a new outcome.
So I'm a little confused about what you actually want from us. From what I understand, you want the angel to be killed so that you and your collective can exist in peace. And that is something that, of course, that I will do everything I can to help you with.
Who do you think sent the angel? Do you think that this is just a fun thing a single angel's doing all by itself?
No, but I mean, you haven't given us any information. You've been completely locked up about that. So how am I supposed to actually help you with any of those other things or trust the other things you ask for if you don't actually tell me what is at the origin? I mean, Moreover, have you ever considered that maybe this isn't here not from throne and you could be from somewhere else and that there is sanctuary for you and that we could better spend our time finding where you truly belong rather than trying to mass weapons of mass destruction?
You're saying the only home I've ever known I should just abandon for safety. Give up everything I understand about this reality, this world, just walk away into a nice little house in the void.
I'm not saying live in the void. I'm saying that perhaps there are things from your own existence you're incapable of remembering. Things.
So I'm gonna just like throw in my mortal token on this one as well. It's never really that simple. You get one life to live, and when it's over, it's done, and you don't have the luxury often of finding the sanctuary you have. You just have the choice to do what you can.
This is all really good. This talking about this stuff, it's very good. And it's definitely getting us somewhere. I think you both are making points that matter. But I think you both are missing things that the other one's saying. Lotus, you closed up about a lot of things early on. Specifically the patron. It's part of the reason I couldn't trust you. We've grown. I think. I like to think. But there's stuff that you don't tell us because you think you know what's right. And I know that you do. And I know it comes from a place that is not me. And I don't know all that what you went through. But from what you've told, I'm glad you're here. And I'm glad that you're who you are. Olive? There's still some conversations we have to have. But thank you for sharing. Right now, arguing about how to destroy the world and make it a better place is kind of bumming me out. So, first things first. We gotta kill the angel. Is anyone not on board with the killing the angel? Speak now or forever hold your fist. For punching, don't make it weird. Okay. That's one. Now, who thinks we can do it with the power that we currently have?
Oscar raises their hand.
There are concerns. I know I would have to go to a place that I'm not sure how easy it would be to come back from. And I can't promise you that anyone's going to be particularly safe from that. Strawberry just grabs Prey's hand. Is it still bandaged by chance? What else we got?
Don't know yet. I don't know if I can even think of that as a plan.
We gotta do something.
Yes.
I vote for punching.
I vote for punching over that. I've had to watch that happen once, and I don't want it to ever happen again. And that's selfish of me, I know, but I had to live with that for the rest of my life. I might never see Siva is dead. Like, she'll come back later, some form of her, and I might even see that in my lifetime. It could take eons. I don't want the same to happen with you, because you'll be gone and maybe back again, but I'm never gonna see it.
You can't get rid of me.
I mean, baby, you can. That's what it means to be mortal. You'll be fine. You'll come back. I just won't be there to see it. And so I don't want that to be our pistol.
Do you
our
want to know
shot.
my secret?
Sure.
I'm really good at not dying. Like, look at me right now. Still here. Gonna be here. Don't worry about it.
I'm saying we need a better, we need a salvo, and if that thing can give us a good salvo, I'm not looking to change the world with it. I just am looking for a nice bazooka to shoot through the chest of Angel McBurney face and be done with it.
Before we left, I had talked to Nanazu again and was ensured that we would have help with killing this angel. That we are well on our way to getting some other very powerful contacts, maybe even an angel of our own. They couldn't promise it, but I have kept the promise we made to you in the front of my mind and been doing everything I can with the different skills that I have to get us the power we need to meet this goal.
I don't know how I feel about this angel of yours.
Understandable.
Trust me, we would not let you anywhere near it. In fact, in many ways, I think it's perfectly fine if you're nowhere nearby when we finally kill the angel. That you can be in a place like this, unreachable, untouchable. If you don't want to stay in my cottage, you don't have to. There are other places that we can hide you.
You won't be able to draw it out without me. Without us.
Of us. If you want the upper hand at all in this situation, it sounds like that you'll need a trap. A trap means bait. But if it's the upper hand that you need, dare say we'll have a chance, and that chance is worth not running ever again.
Remember when I said earlier that we should have a surprise attack?
Yeah.
Turns out people just don't listen to me sometimes.
Yeah.
But guess what? Strawberry's usually right.
Strawberry's usually right.
It's a great idea you had. I think we should do it.
Gold bar? Might be a good place for Last Stand. Iconic story. I don't know. This is just my part, but, you know, until you ever get tired of running, might as well get it over with. Let's do the fight now. Otherwise, we'll just get weaker.
Elif. Is that okay by you?
I don't like it, but
I won't let anything happen to you.
I'm gonna go over to my bookshelf and I'm looking around, kind of frustrated. Here it is. And I pull it out and I give a big smile to it and I walk over to Elif and I say, listen, I don't know what it's gonna take for you to trust me. Maybe you never will. Maybe I should stop trying to get you to trust me. I don't know. But let's just say in my own way I care. And I want you to have this. And it's a book on mycelium and tree root symbiosis.
Ooh, wow. Just layers to that cake.
That, I guess, I think, thank you.
When I said that you might not actually be from Throne proper, I had reason for what I was saying. It wasn't just supposed to It wasn't supposed to seem like a dig at you or to tell you to leave and never come back. It's because there are things that I've learned in my time that this might help you understand what you are.
Thank you. Hand it over
Thorn
to
blossoms.
And also, just so you know, my alarm demon tells me everything people say in this room, so.
Butts. We're gonna have a conversation about privacy at some point.
You have a very confusing stance on things. I couldn't even keep that in the strawberry voice. Lotus's moral scale is just like.
Yeah, I mean, she thinks she's above everything and sees some geometry that's.
And then she's just destroying the stairway in which she like came up and just keeps going.
Just
I don't need a fire escape. This is safe.
Really, this is a cautionary tale about billionaires' mindsets.
Oh!
It's very. It is also like
Yeah.
realizing I'm like this is Lotus. This is not Arya. This is Lotus. This is not Arya. Because I'm
as
just
a-
being like. So I'm gonna take a break because that was like that was great. You guys are great. I'm gonna take a break though. I need to take 10 minutes. Go get some water. Go stretch. I'm gonna read donations really quick while I do that. You guys are amazing. Made my brain grow 2 millimeters.
My heart grew.
She doesn't have the palpitations. Thank you guys. Thank you for everyone. I've seen like a lot of new names dropping in. Go check out our VODs. They're real fun and great.
Yeah.
We had a really fun one first short like season 1, which has been really great. We're basing this Eat Pray Kill is based on Kill 6 Billion Demons. It's a really lovely comic. The world is gorgeous. Go check it out. It's online at the name of
It's
at the
free.
title. It's free.
It's
great.
free
You
and
can-
one of the most addicting comics I've ever read. Not just like web comics. Like it's the amount of work that goes into it is incredible. The story, the writing, it's so enjoyable, and it's so fun to get to play around.
Oh my
in this
God,
world
what
a
day
little
is it
bit.
today? It's the 13th, right? Okay,
Yes.
great.
It
It's
is
like, I don't know.
today.
It's kind of like a fungus, thinking
Okay,
about it,
cool.
because it starts out and it just grows in
It does.
such unexpected
And
ways.
it's really good with butter.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
So we start with Grinny Weasley, $10. Please have John Cleese Strawberry. Insert my donation. Oh, insert my donation because I got nothing. Oh yeah, so fill in the blank as Strawberry. It is actually a blank message. What would Granny say?
My name is Granny. No, hold on. You are my fire, the
Oh
one
my God.
desire. You are.
When I say
I want it that way. That's what I got.
Oh,
I'm very sleepy.
Then we got Pumpkin, 1428. Can confirm piranhas are antonyms of parfaits. You eat one, the other eats you. Very simple.
That is the exact
It's
yes.
true.
That is the exact yes.
There is a bingo, and then Pumpkin again at 1428, and it says bingo, which I think is thrown bingo. Congratulations. You have a full bingo card, Pumpkin.
did you use the free space?
Oh, one more.
What?
Hitting the enter button because F5 doesn't work.
Why doesn't it work?
Sorry.
I've been waiting.
Trooper SJP, $20.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you, Troop.
This donation for the comment. This is an experiment in the mindset of billionaires. Super thoughtful episode of the best way tonight so far, y'all. Thank you.
Thank you.
I can also confirm that that is the mindset of billionaires.
Yes.
As a proud member of the 1%.
I'm gonna build the
I can
submarine.
officially say, well, have you met my submarine?
Is it-
Yeah, it is a sentient submarine. As a member of the 1%, yes,
he
we
yell
all
submarine?
have them. He does yell submarine. It's the only word he knows, but we're working on that with a very specific dialect coach.
Does it read it as a robot voice, submarine or submarine?
Well, it's more like I got David Duchovny to do the voice acting, so it's a little weird.
We'll see you after the break, everyone.
Yeah, let's go. I need to sleep.
Boop, boop, boop. The deep dive.
Genitals.
Wait, it's
I
like
can't throw anything at your head because it's
No, you can't.
dangerous.
I'm just projecting.
You know I care about you. You know that I also can't throw things at your head.
Hold on, wait.
Nope.
Oh, I got 7. That's a partial success. So,
So it happens, but you get a consequence.
But-
Bad dreams.
bad dreams. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Sweet
You
dreams are
brought
made
it
of peace.
upon yourself.
Who am I to disagree?
I'm watching you through a camera. What are we talking about? Hi, Twitch.
Welcome back to Eat, Pray, Kill, our Kill 6 Billion Demons RPG using Broken Worlds, a hack of the apocalypse powered by the apocalypse system. It's great. Thanks for joining us and sticking around. I'm Steph. Find me at Sourfruit Junkie on Twitter and Twitch. I am a coffee wizard, and I love drawing monsters. Join me on my Patreon. There's some pretty cool stuff there. Who are you? We'll go this time since you're looking up.
Hi, I'm Drunkly Romantic. You can follow me on Twitch and Twitter at that name that I said a second ago. Let me say it one more time for you. Drunkly Romantic. I'm playing a character named Strawberry, a blue demon, and I like him.
Hi everyone, my name is Algernon Bolden. You can catch me at Algernon Bolden because I need... Anyway. And I play for you Prey the Lion, who is the fated of the group and now revealed to be the only human of the group as well.
Squishy. Squishy.
Yeah, I'm squishy, but I'm feisty. I'm feisty squishy.
Squishy bone.
Let me quote. No one can rein me in. I am a diva.
And it was.
Accurate.
I write down the fun lines to remind me about what happened last week.
Me, yes, my turn. Every time it's a surprise.
I feel you.
Oh, what? Me?
My name is Aria. You can find me on Twitter at Genki Soda. I am playing Lotus Eater, a tiny blue demon who wants to be a magical girl, doesn't really understand what that means, also is trying to not want to be all consumed with power and might, but also really just wants cake. Pretty much all the time.
Life is hard.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm Kate, Army of Meat on Twitter. I'm playing Elef, who was tonight revealed to be a sentient fungal infection that may be spreading all throughout Throne. Who knows? Things are going on. But I have a loving family of not employees. They're definitely family and not just throwaway people that I have recruited. I love them all. They are my friends. We hug just constantly. It's great.
And
I
you
don't
have-
think I've ever seen you hug.
We do it when you're not watching.
Duh.
Sounds right.
We do it while you're asleep.
Creepy and weird.
Hopefully not next to him while he's sleeping.
Yeah.
Embrace.
Everyone like 500 people hugging each other, just staring at Prey while they sleep.
Hugs menacingly.
You mean that wasn't? You
Hugs
mean that
menacing
wasn't a
in the distance.
nightmare?
Indistinct hugs.
Ew.
Thinking of subtitles, sorry.
Gosh, why? Do we invite you people here?
I could go. I mean, I
No,
could go
please
sleep.
don't.
Sure.
Nope.
You spent the whole episode sleeping.
Last episode. This episode, I've only slept a little bit.
Great. So, after much debating about this mysterious key and the predicament in which they're in, this group has decided to take on the Angel with a possible bait tactic that, yes, was taken from you. I forgot when Strawberry had said that, and I was like, I want yes.
It was a good plan.
I know. It was
great
Strawberry's plan.
Thank you.
And so, where do you choose to have
I think we're saying golden rod. Or
golden base?
Golden base, yes.
Damn. Okay. Cool.
That's right. I mean,
Yeah, let's
Go
do
big or
Golden
go
Base. Golden Base is located on the sun side of Throne, few islands, few throws away from the Concordance.
Oof.
Not close enough where you're gonna go as any disguise. That's kind of where it is. Golden Base is strange. Let's see. I was caught between having it be a boat but also an excavation. So, I'm trying to think. I had an idea of Golden Base. So let's live stream how I think about stuff. You locate. It is a few boat rides, a few trips out from the shore. You're on the same side of like where Throne is, where the Red City stands. You're just gonna be kicking out to the ocean for a few days, I think, or faster. Who knows? there is an enormous floating vessel. It's silent, it is quiet. Any trace of life, it's gone. If it were ever occupied, it's gone. The church has abandoned it. You remember that there has been something went on there. And it is floating around this very particular island. Where would you like to have the show? This island has a giant pit inside of it. That's all it is. It's just a small ring, kind of like those little oases that's supposed to have water in it, but instead of water, it's a giant pit.
Can we sled down it?
You are definitely warned not to, but when you kind of walk towards it, you don't fall in. It is very weird. It is weird.
So it's just like a drop, but it's so it's not like a sledding hill.
No, it's just a sheer drop in. If you want to investigate it or investigate whatever's in the boat about it, you're welcome to. It's also, where would you like your showdown? There's enough space on this island to run around.
So, Aleph. Now that we talked about you, let's talk about Mr. McBurneyface, the Black Rider. Black Lightning.
Black River.
Black Caesar.
Black River.
Black River. Okay. So, let's go through the basics. Is thorn, petal, root?
Maybe that last one.
All right. So ancient, old times. Okay. All right. So they're usually like yay tall, and I put it in like this, and it's clearly like half the size of Black Rider. That's usually them. So I'm thinking he's taking performance enhancing metals to like blow up. Do you know if his weakness is the normal ones? Like, does ash do anything to him?
We've tried ash.
Well, I know that he doesn't get stopped by it. Do you know anything that inconveniences him?
What have we tried, Thorn Blossom, that had any effect?
We were always caught off guard by him. It has been hard to get close, and anytime we get close, we die. You can understand how it is really hard for us to really have any information on this particular angel. I would say his recklessness to come after us is the weakness, but
Okay.
you ask a gazelle to stare into the face of a lion.
I
Good
wouldn't
thing
do
you
that.
have a lion.
I've got a lion.
Liar.
Okay. So, we know that this angel doesn't really want you to be around. So, is there anything else you can tell us about this awful monster beast that I want to beat up? Because if you're... I know you play things close to the chest, and I understand you have your reasons.
I will tell you whatever I know about this adversary, but unfortunately, I don't know anything.
That's okay.
How did it first discover your existence? When did you first encounter it?
I just remember being wide and spread and together, and then burning, and then fire and pain and flight. That's all I've known is flight. So this thing, all I understand of it is that it is pain and pursuit.
Lotus. Worst comes to worst. When the angel gets here, can we send them to the void safely?
Yeah. I mean, I could cut a hole in the universe and push it through.
I meant them, but that's also a better plan.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
That's a really good plan.
Yeah, actually.
That's like the best one we have so far.
What
Punching.
have you ever actually, push something into the void?
Yeah, I mean, when we were at Morum's, the creepy machine things.
What
drop-
happens? Like, somewhere.
You always sense a Terran dimension, like, and it's like sometimes it's like a Russian roulette in a way. I feel like those portals are Russian roulettes. So like you probably you saw, because you've also seen the time tear. We've also I think you were within range when the golem was falling. You feel like electricity in the air. It's like a tear in space time. It's like she probably like. What I would imagine this is, it's like it becomes a Russian roulette, and they go somewhere. Sometimes it's where you want them, sometimes it isn't. It's just a thing where space is there and then it isn't.
Yeah, it's specifically I can like just cut
A hole.
the universe and transport things instantly, kind of like make a door hole,
This
something
is the same
like
that you
that.
push Kvik through, right?
Yeah.
Cool, yeah.
And so I can think of where I want it to be, and I have a chance of success. And if I'm just thinking it's the void, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's some other sort of non-point in the void. It's pretty.
That's very non-Euclidean of you. I mean, it's a plan. My only worry is that I know desire and I know passion, and I have a feeling that it won't stop unless it's dead, and unless it can't get out anymore. So if you're wrong and it goes to us, I throw on, it's just gonna come back again.
Well, I mean, we wouldn't be at a loss from where we are now. It would.
Worst case scenario, I think that's a great plan.
All right.
If it looks like we can't handle it, we can't get out of this one, I trust you.
Yeah. I've pushed things into volcanoes before too.
That doesn't surprise me.
Nah.
That sounds like you.
Is it like the cook, or is it more like, you know, you push it and you're like, ah?
No, it was more like I used an arrow and right under its feet. Just,
Oh,
and then it,
okay, that's less dramatic. Anyway, you. Does it, I'm sorry to pry, I know it's a sensitive topic, but does Black, just like appear out of nowhere and just start burning, or do you see him coming usually?
The only way I can sense that he's nearby is when my people are cut down.
Okay, then let's. All right, let's do it this way. And Lotus, please correct me, because it sounds like you have more experience with tactics than me, which we should talk about later. We do dead center. That way, we see all points. It will have the high ground, but it'll have to come to us. It means that if we have to escape, we have a center point, and it means that we don't risk any of yours by being lookouts, because it sounds like it enjoys picking them off. And we can't be lookouts because I don't think any of us can fight alone, and we're going to need to decentralize. At least if we're in a center, we force the fight. Objections?
it's very creative.
You're the warriors.
I am the what? Sorry. Yeah, no. I mean, it sounds like really cool and noble, but like the martial artist in the back of my head is telling me I'm a dumbass because I'm giving up the high ground and any escape of egress. It's backing us into a corner. That's the other side of it.
I mean, we chose an island in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, I no, honestly, when I heard the name Golden, I was thinking like a nice desert with a big tower and comfortable chairs because my imagination is really overactive. But, you know, live and learn.
I mean, you have a carrier boat with a kind of tower.
Okay.
I don't think we should have LF out in the open or in a low ground position because that would make escape very difficult. And especially if there's any chance that they're bringing allies, we could find ourselves pinned. I think, yeah, maybe not at the bottom of the hole or anything like that.
Is
Anyone have a green wig?
a green... Wait, what?
Lotus.
No. Not my color, sorry.
I mean, that's
I
okay.
don't think that'll work on the angel.
It's more for me.
Angel can sense us. He's only ever worked alone. He's just so powerful. And like surprise, and it's the fire. Seems as if he's made it his entire point of existence to eradicate us.
Well, we're gonna eradicate him before that happens. Okay?
How about over yonder? And I point to just a nice flash rush that doesn't have any like peaks, so that we can see
A nice
around
where?
us. Like a flat spot on the
Yeah.
lip.
So yeah, there's like it's like a crescent-shaped island is kind of what it is. With like a very strange hole in the middle. Yeah. So there is probably there's like the rises and like the spines of the mountains. There'll be plenty of space up there.
Okay. I'm gonna try to point out to a rise just so that, barring teleportation, that we get to see them come. And then, I suppose we can wait.
I have an idea. I'll create some walls and a funnel so that they can only come at us.
You can do that?
Geomancy?
Oh, right. With all your other powers, I forget you also are a magical person. Everyone
I'm
is.
just-
Couldn't. What if we get him to the bottom of the pit and we try to cave it in on him?
My geomancy really requires me to have a lot of concentration.
What if could you do it from down up there while I'm down there? You know you're not good close up at a fight. With the exception of stepping on people's shadows, which is pretty badass.
I'm getting better.
Yeah.
Getting better. Let me think about it. At the very least, let me create a funnel so that I can make walls that are like walls of ice and fire that the angel will not want to touch. That will hurt. It will burn the angel's flame itself if they touch these walls. Obviously, it won't kill them. It'll just like
Would
getting smacked in the heart or something.
Would it hurt anyone else too?
No. I mean, it wouldn't feel funny, but it's not the same. Mostly, it'll hurt angels.
Okay, this is a good idea. Lotus, this is a good plan. You do this, and I'll be on the ground. I'll be down there fighting him. That gives me an advantage, even though I'm a little...
Okay. So, like, basically, it'll be wall. Like, here's the hole, and there'll be walls along there, and then we'll have a domed area.
We're
in
doing a
which,
cage match. Just want to point this out. We're doing a cage match.
Yes.
Thunder.
Okay.
It's exactly
okay.
what I'm thinking.
So we're thunderdoming this island?
We're thunderdoming
This
the fuck out this angel.
Yes.
Okay.
That's my idea.
I want walking music.
Okay, cool. Yes. Cool.
And then what we'll do is we'll have you and your people in the center to lure it in. We'll have to come through the sort of hallway into the dome. And then behind me, I will make a rip in time that you and your people can go through somewhere else. Pick a place. I'll see if you'll end up somewhere kind of near there if you want to, if you need a quick escape.
You would do that for us.
Said I would. I've told you I want to help you. So, I mean, you are rare. You are something that cannot be replaced or regenerated. You can spread and grow, but once you're gone forever. Much like humans, but even more unique. Thus, it would be a great loss for existence. if-
I'm used to it. It's fine. It's fine.
Just a little warm tingle.
What?
Thank you.
I'm just feeling feels.
You always get feels from Team Power Bottom.
Yeah, I know.
It's a good table.
And I'll get Oscar to give us all some performance-enhancing drugs.
Oh yeah? Okay.
I mean, he's a drug pharmacist before.
Yeah, absolutely. Trying to think.
Do you have anything in cherry flavor?
What?
Do you have anything in cherry flavor?
Probably. For you specifically? Yeah, I'll take something up. And it's tiny vial. It looks like it has it's viscous like blood. And he hands it to you.
What is this?
It should, well, it's glass, but it should taste like cherries, and now it'll taste like blood or whatever it is that you got, and it might make you punch better.
I like it.
Pass.
Oscar.
What?
Remember.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Strawberry goes up to, just looks in the pit and is just continuing his stretches to get ready. His punch muscle stretched.
Prey's gone for a little bit of time in actually the bar section. And when they come out, they are actually in one of Sifa's old outfits that has been retrofitted with cuts for mobility.
Oh, man.
Perfectly done up for the first time in a very long time. Like, they actually put meticulous work in their makeup. Comes out and goes, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die looking fabulous. Shall we do this?
While you're walking around, Prey, you'll hear that familiar cackle. Gonna
Look.
die, huh?
Yeah, I say if I'm gonna die. I have a good feeling about this. The story's not supposed to end here. That said, you need to stop what you're doing. I felt that.
What? It was making me mad.
She's a friend.
Yeah?
You don't snoop around in friends. She's not like your sister. And didn't you learn last time?
What I learned is that makes people stop.
I have a feeling that if you try that and she recognizes it, it won't be fun for you, and by proxy, me. If I could smack you, I would.
Now you just be hitting yourself.
I know. I'm tempted anyway.
So you're gonna do it then? You're gonna try and call it dearest. Oh, not that! You just. Oh, I felt that. Why would you?
Because I like Lotus and I am more than I like you or myself right now.
Fine. Well, I was gonna give you the compliment that you're gonna be better than dearest sister and actually try to do something.
Oh, of course I am. I mean, thank you for the great compliment. I have something to tell you, though. I know that you're in best attention, and you want to be the savior of all of hell and become the great fated that you're ever meant to be. But really, stay away from my friends. You messy bitch.
Do any of us see
You see him hitting it. You see him hitting themselves. Yeah.
Strawberry just kind of takes a couple steps over away. Okay there, buddy.
Great.
Uh,
Are they?
I'm
are they
doing my
gonna
ritual,
be-
so I'm not.
Okay. Are they gonna be okay for this? Like, that doesn't seem.
Oh,
that-
you're talking to me?
Yeah.
It's kind of a thing we're growing to accept. They are going through some things. But who isn't, right? You're some kind of fungus beast who is in this moral gray area that I'm not ready to discuss right now. But we got your back.
I just want to make sure we're not all gonna die.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm pretty confident. Look at us. We're pretty strong. And, I don't know what was in that cherry blood juice, but feeling pretty punchy right now. So, best case scenario, we win and everything's fine. Worst case scenario, we die and you're fine because you escaped.
So, okay. I made this belt for Strawberry a while back, so there's of Ladakh. First thing he took was ignore the group tag in combat, deal and take normal damage when attacks, and you gain the attack gets armor piercing.
It's very nice.
So he finally hits level 5, so he gets to unlock the second part. Ignore the huge tag. Guess what this angel is? Huge.
Guess who gives no fucks?
Guess
This
what
one.
happens? Deal and take normal damage. On a 10+ against a huge target, send them reeling. So, yeah, you got
So,
that.
I got the power. I'm ready for this fight. Strawberry has been building up strength for so long. I'm ready to go.
Just like 10 hours of.
So Strawberry doesn't do push-ups. He does push-up, which is he spends literally 5 hours doing one push-up slowly.
Oh.
Strawberry's ready. Those
Best
really
planking.
those working
Best
punch muscles.
planking. Oh my god. So the setup is going. So awesome. So we're gonna count on this God Breaker of yours.
I figure that would be like the coup d'etat, and we're gonna be tenderizing him first, you know.
Okay.
Have you ever seen like the full Fury, like, and now he's jacked up? I mean, he looks jacked right now. All he needs is a collar to pop. You'd be at maximum jackness.
I think Thorn Blossom is a rootless, right? You can't see his eyes, but he's just like,
Yes, we will use the Scott Breaker. I think I have an idea of how to activate it. I mean, it's like 2 phases, but we'll be okay. That's as long as keep you and yours in a centralized area. Make sure that the only way that they can be touched is through us, and we'll be the shield. Okay?
okay.
Lotus.
I think I'm still in my ritual
Okay.
set and everything.
What does the
up.
ritual look like?
Yes. So for this, I'm drawing on my feelings of love for my friends and my hunger for their praise.
Honestly, it's a good motivator.
So good.
And so I sit in the middle of this area and I draw what looks like basically a really intricate rose petal blossom thing. And then I've set out like rose quartz crystals at these different points, and I'm gonna sit in the middle, and I'm just gonna sort of meditate and try to build these walls out of my mind.
So you're like building the Thunder Dome. It's like,
Yeah. And I'm gonna build into it several ledges from where I can perch and shoot arrows, and then also really cool like parkour ledges, specifically for prey. And then some really good like smashy things, like big throwy rocks.
in the middle of like the
Yeah.
pit. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, and then
great.
there's gonna be a really nice burning fire, and the fire that I'm gonna make is gonna burn with some of the dust from those goop people experiments.
Cool.
But I've actually given everybody else like sort of antidote to it.
Cool. Awesome.
So
okay.
we're all
cool.
protected.
Very
Was that
cool.
was in the cherry stuff?
It's one of the things.
I
Cool.
should probably drink that cherry stuff then.
Yeah, Oscar
I mean-
already gave you some.
Is it habit forming?
Hmm?
Is it habit forming? The drink?
Habit? No.
No.
No, Oscar knows better.
Okay, just making sure.
Oscar knows better.
Also,
Oscar?
everything's habit forming.
Also, you made Oscar taste 12 different, like, mysterious bottles of alcohol once. Oscar knows better.
Just making sure. Oscar, I underestimated you yet again.
Is that you?
Well,
Oh, man, that's cool. So the fire sits in the center, kind of?
Yeah, to cast lots of shadows.
Cool. Oh, cool, cool. Okay. Do you have to roll for the geomancy?
I don't think so, but I think you can decide. Where did I put it?
I don't, because
How
I
many
don't remember,
pages are there?
remember the pages.
Too many pages.
So many.
Yeah, it's just when I have time.
Cool. Yeah, no, this happens. Absolutely. I like everything that happens. This is going to be great. This is a big showdown. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah. So there are things that you can tell me that are sort of like caveats to it. If you want to look at the list.
Oh, no. Geomancy. It will see. I think it will take a lot of the concentration for you for sure. Otherwise, things will begin to crumble. I think that would be the caveat. It will require quite a bit to maintain, especially without the patron giving you the extra boost. I think you. I really would love Lotus to eat artifacts for some reason in my mind. It would just be really funny. You know that you can maintain this as long as you have a pouch full of these random artifacts like necklaces and strange rings that you will wind up randomly eating to maintain this.
Okay.
That makes
yeah,
sense?
yeah, that sounds amazing. It could be some of the things I got from that list.
Exactly, yeah. I think that is part of the caveat, is that it will take either concentration or for you to miss out on a turn to take in power to maintain.
Okay.
Cool.
Medic, like trail mix.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be great. I just want her to eat stuff. It's so
Can
great.
that be my job?
What? Just feed? Yeah, absolutely.
like-
We hold on to this. Just feed me when I need it.
You have proper motivation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Great. Awesome. This is great.
Just unhinge the jaw.
Just like throwing popcorn at you.
It is a while of this camaraderie, of these fun, this preparation before a storm. There is lightness, but there's also the nervousness and the buzzing in the air, and every sound could be the next thing, or every lull of the sea, or the blowing of the wind. You don't get reinforcements from the Nazi. No one extra shows up yet, but within there's about a day or two when there is that thunder and the rumble that you remember, the crack, and suddenly there is a flash. There's smoke, the smell of ash and burning brimstone, and the glowing light, as in the doorway, the angel is there and begins to take steps to you. And we'll end that because I don't really want to
Hold on, wait, can I try
run
something?
too late
Boxcars.
into the battle.
Reach him with violence. He's dead.
I'm sorry.
If I get boxcars in that fight, the character's instantly dead.
Oh,
And I want to
yeah.
point that out.
There's a
Really?
really cool
Yeah,
ability.
that's my
if he
I-
rolls 12 and spends one of his power dice, you obliterate the opponent.
Doesn't
Those
matter who,
the
doesn't matter when.
words. So.
So let's hope for that. End of fight. That'd be really
You rolled
anticlimactic.
boxcars last time with Morum, and
Yeah.
that was really amazing. That was super cool.
I have been rolling extra bad right now, or like lately, so.
So put those dice in the coffin and shake them
No! They go in my glove now.
with your
nice.
pocket water.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, we're gonna end on a cliffhanger because battles, and I like good fights, and this prep is so cool. I want this to be cool, you guys.
Wasn't this place golden?
The Golden Compass. The Golden Corral. That's where we're at, right?
I just keep thinking it's that arcade from Final Fantasy VII.
I have a golden saucer.
Yeah.
Yeah, what really was it? It's like golden.
That's fair. That's fair.
I just didn't think it like the
Can I
episode has to be called
retcon
about
the
the
fact
showdown.
that all of my people are legit hugging each other
Yes. Right now.
right now?
Yes.
Because to sort of minimize the space that we're spread out and to like maximize our signal, we're all just hugging.
Good. This is why he gets
with-
there in 2 days,
with
not a
me
week.
in the center.
It's like a Emperor Penguin huddle.
Uh-huh.
They're just all piled in on each other.
Imp in my head suggests this is much like a Dragon Ball Z episode. I think we should have 2 more episodes of filler, and one where I get my license.
This is what. Yeah, sure. Yes,
Do
absolutely.
you get blonde hair when you get full fury?
No, but I do sprout fishbone razor sharp black pieces of fur that stab through my friend's hands. So
Thanks.
that's great.
It's great. It's fine.
Everything is fine.
I'm sure
You can read
it's gonna go well.
last donation and sign off. We got Pumpkin with 1428. Dreadship. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. You guys got to all the things so perfectly well. Planned and unplanned. This is great. I love everybody here. This is amazing. Signing off. I'm Steph. You can find me at Twitch and Twitter at Sourfruit Junkie. I am a coffee wizard and I love drawing monsters. Check out my Patreon at StephMHC. I draw some cool stuff. It's really great. I need to update. That's what I'm gonna do this weekend.
Hi, I'm Marcus, or Drunkly Romantic, or Hey you beautiful son of a gun.
But only the
I
whole
respond
name.
to all of those. No, I won't. I'll be like, stop talking to me. You could follow me on Twitch and my brain fell asleep. You can follow me on Twitch and Twitter at Drunkly Romantic. I'd recommend it. Or yeah, I like you guys. This is a fun show. I can't wait for next week because I'm either going to die, like I've been consistently coming close to doing in every fight that we've had, or we're gonna have a great time and get ice cream afterwards. I'm hoping for that one. Though, if Strawberry does die, could you get ice cream with afterwards?
Oh, that'd be a
With
satisfaction.
strawberries.
Yeah, with strawberries on top, of course. Parfait for you, obviously.
And daffodils.
Oh.
I don't like ice cream.
Well, it's okay, I guess. I mean,
I don't like cold.
Smoothie, milkshake.
Nope.
just
Nope.
let my legacy.
Nothing cold.
happen.
Don't like cold things.
Okay, well, we'll get you a nice hot cream then. Some real good hot cream
Yeah,
for you.
hot cream, fine.
A hot cream cone.
Could get you one of those blossom bulb teas or something.
Awesome blossom.
What's going on?
Take it away, please. We're counting on you. Take
If
the
I
thing.
die, just bury me with Louis. That's all I have to say.
Hold on, I have to put out the fire. That is what's
What
happening.
the fuck?
This is for garbage fires like this.
Hi everyone. Wow, my voice is cracked and everything. Hi everyone, my name is Algernon Bolden again. You can catch me at Algernon Bolden. Yeah, I'll see you lovely folks next week. I'll be doing, what am I doing this weekend? Oh, planning, that's right. Anyway, up to you.
Hello, my name is Aria. You can find me on Twitter at Genki Soda. Please follow me. I need more. I need more. That number is not high enough yet.
For
The
my
hunger.
final form.
No, I can't tell you. I remember the day that I had more legitimate people than bots following me, and I was like actually excited, and I was like, why am I excited about this? Now I'm never gonna stop. It's great. I want to get a better phone just so I can take selfies. This camera is awful, and I'm just like, that'd be cool. I can take selfies. And people like them. Anyway, not a problem here. This weekend, I am running Seattle Lindy Extravaganza with the other good people at Savoy Swing Club. So if you are in or around the Seattle area and want to learn a bunch of cool dancing, not just Lindy Hop and other vernacular jazz dances, but things that grew out of it, like stepping, locking, voguing, all that other stuff. We have tons of classes. Pre-registration's closed, but you can buy tickets at the door to everything, and they're really great prices. And if you just want to see what it looks like, Saturday in the afternoon, Westlake Park, we're going to have open dancing with free beginner lesson.
What if I only wanted to learn to pop but refuse to lock? Would that be something you're willing to show me?
I mean, as long as you sign a waiver.
Oh,
That
when it
says you
comes to
don't care
popping
about
and or locking, like I will always sign anything you put in front of me.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Check it out.
Hi, I am Kate, Army of Meat on Twitter. I forgot my name. It happens
Brain fell
sometimes.
asleep.
It's been a very long week. I drank a lot of coffee today. I drank like a lot of one of those boxes of
Yeah.
coffee, like conference boxes.
Oh,
Jonas.
those traveler. Oh,
yeah,
God.
I drank like a lot
Oh.
of that. It was great. Turns out there are these weird silver sacks inside
Yes,
of them.
they're like
Yeah.
wine boxes.
Yeah,
That's what they are.
they're wonderful.
They suck when you don't pre-open them when you start pouring coffee in them because they start
because
pouring out.
Yeah, it's
That's
terrible.
awful.
Yeah.
Also, don't pour one of those in your face.
Also,
No.
they're
It's
like
too much.
literally my least favorite thing I've ever made. when
But
we
I'm
were
very
at a
proud
coffee
when
shop.
I can make three of them in 20 minutes.
That's impressive.
It's a lot.
That is really impressive.
I know it's a lot of coffee to brew and not run out of coffee.
I didn't know this existed.
It's dangerous.
I once went into editing mode and just like bought one and just sat there for a whole day editing videos and just downing coffee. I'm like, this is what I need.
So those fit 96 ounces, just so you guys know.
I drank a whole one and an Americano afterwards.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I shared a box with a room of 20 people and still had like 5
Cowards.
boxes
Cowards,
left.
the lot of you.
My brain auto-corrected that whole sentence. I shared all of that with a Roomba.
With a Roomba that I live
my
with.
favorite dance
It's
style.
my lover.
Oh my god, were you, I don't remember were you done? I don't know.
I'm as close to done as I need to be.
Great. Army of Meat. This is great stuff. Thank you guys for joining us. It's going to just dissolve into more nonsense. So we're going to sign off. Check us out. Come back on Monday. Alas will be running their post-atomic romance with airships RPG. It's great. They're lovely humans. It's going to be really, really fun. Wednesday, we'll be back with Leviathan, our space opera fantasy beautiful RPG about ships. It's great. They're lovely people. They're so hilarious. They just break all the things. So, thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you.
Bye.